Hello, everybody. Oh, my camera's a little off. It is Tuesday, November 22nd, and time for some viewer challenges. Let's get started with these. They have a couple of things in common. One of those things including that there's a couple of epic masterminds I have to face today, which is going to be fun. A couple of notes before we continue. Let me just double check. Do a quick sound check of my... Oops. Of my sound effects here. All right, we sound good. All right, welcome. So yes, I have changed how I'm doing streams. Tuesday is going to be more of a multi-purpose stream day. We're going to be doing viewer challenges and the MCU setup. So next week we're going to be moving on to What If Episode 2. If you're wondering where that is, that's coming next week. We got through most of the MCU, so we'll chip away at a little more every other week. Hey, Kylah, thank you so much for the resub. Speaking of Kylah at Snash 108 have submitted setups for me to play today. Today is a viewer challenge day. Kylah's starting the hype train already. I think it's going to be a fun game with the setup that Kylah put together. So yes, this is, and thank you so much for the sub. This is viewer challenges. If you'd like to submit your own challenge, all you got to do is go to challenges.bageltopgames.com or put them in here. If you are a member on coffee.bageltopgames.com right here, you have a much higher chance of being selected each time I roll for viewer challenges. But I always throw in a Bagel's Choice option when I roll for people whose challenges I'm going to play. And this week I did get a Bagel's Choice, so I'm playing a game by a non-member, which is going to be Snash 108. And I might pick yours if you submit it, even if you're not a member. So go ahead if you have any ideas. I like thematic challenges. I like mechanically interesting challenges. I like challenges where you pick every card in the villain deck from different villain groups. Whatever you want to do, you can include custom rules. I will play them. Only thing is, it's got to be two-headed solo because that's how I like to play these games. Unless you can really convince me otherwise, but otherwise do whatever you want. You can use any of the Marvel Legendary cards, and it'll be fun. You can check out my playlist on YouTube for all my previous viewer challenges. But let's go ahead and get into today's challenge. Challenges. This first one is going to be by Kylah. One of the finalists in the Marvel Legendary Fall 2022 tournament I'm hosting. We're down to our final 6. Results, by the way, for that are going to be revealed as soon as the pod is done. We have 3 entries in of 5 of the final lower bracket pod. So if you have not gotten those in, make sure to get those in so I can let you know how you did and see if Kylah and Ollie are still in or not, as well as everybody else. How do you guys think you did as far as, are you in the top 2 of 5? Let's go ahead and go over the setup today. This setup for the one that Kylah put together is called the Devil's Due. Let's take a look. Oh, let me actually start the predictions here. You're going to have 5 minutes to put predictions in. How do you think this is going to go after you see the setup? Anybody who might be lurking around. Here we are. The Devil's Due by Kylah. So, Hell's got some vacancies, and Belasco is eager to get some new residents. Can our heroes stop Earth from descending into the depths, or will they get a little too hot under the collar? Here is the setup that Kylah has devised. So we got Epic Belasco and the Demon Bear Saga. By the way, I mentioned that these 2 setups I'm playing today, they have something in common that's unique, besides the fact I'm using 2 epic masterminds. If you can figure it out, let me know. You get a special imaginary prize if you do. All right, so Epic Belasco's Demon Bear Saga, Demons of Limbo, of course, and the Lords of the Netherworld here. Nervous? Yeah, it's a high-intensity pod. I think we're waiting on Cerebrin and a new Empire, both of whom have been doing really well this tournament. But I don't know. I didn't tell you how the other 2 did so far. It should be interesting how this goes. All right, anyway, the Brood here. And then we have the theme in the hero deck is kind of hellish, devilish stuff. We got Daredevil, Mirage, the Captain and the Devil, Hellcat, and Soulsword Colossus. Should be interesting. And then, of course, the setup instructions. We put the Demon Bears somewhere. You'll see that in a moment. So this is uploaded. If you want to look at it, just type in command setup. And that is yours. Let's go over our mastermind and scheme, shall we? So the mastermind is Epic Belasco. Epic Belasco's got 10 attack and his card is crooked. I can never get this adjusted the way I want. I need a better solution for this. I thought about doing one of those shadow boxes, you know, where it's like... Yes, I do. So yes, what am I trying to say? You know how they have like box? It's like a self-contained box, and then you put the card in, and there's a camera in the top, and it will basically be like a little bit of a scanner kind of thing. But I haven't figured out how to do the lighting with that. I've tested things out. Anyway, you don't care about that. Let me move on to this. Epic Belasco. No, he didn't pick Demon Bear. All right, Belasco gets plus attack equal to the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile divided by the number of players rounded down. And then Master Strike Sunlight, which means most of the cards in the HQ, the heroes in the HQ have an even cost. Each player KOs 2 non-gray heroes from the discard pile, and Moonlight has the same with Odd. Each player has 2 Waking Nightmares. KO heroes discarded this way. That's going to be rough. And here is the scheme, the Demon Bear Saga. Got the Demon Bear nearby. Cool. 8 twists, include Demons of Limbo as one of the Demons of Limbo as one of the villain groups. Put the Demon Bear villain from that group next to the scheme. Twist: if the Demon Bear is in the city, it escapes. Otherwise, the Demon Bear enters the city from wherever it is. If it was in a player's victory pile, that player rescues 4 bystanders. Special rules: whenever the Demon Bear escapes, stack a twist next to the scheme as a dream horror. Evil wins when there are 3 dream horrors. I don't know why I can't see the word dream horror, but it should be here. If I press this button right here, there we go, dream horror, 0 out of 3. Gotta watch out for those. Okay, predictions are still open for a little bit. You can get those in while those are coming in. I want to do a programming note. So tomorrow is going to be the randomizer stream. If you usually make our Thursday randomizer streams, they're going to be tomorrow because of the Thursday Thanksgiving holiday. I'm going to be busy. So 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific tomorrow. If you're playing the league, you have 1 day less than normal. What's the best way to say that? You have 1 day fewer than normal? Anyway, you got to get your submissions in by 1 p.m. tomorrow Pacific. Otherwise, it won't count, because that is when I'm going to be revealing the results doing the new stream. All right, get those in. Let me go ahead and give it a quick shuffle. Hero deck, villain deck. What else was I gonna say? I forget. I'm still listening to podcasts that are going over the Wakanda Forever movie because I have to see it a second time. And I heard some criticisms that I didn't catch. I won't talk about specifics, of course, because people haven't seen it yet. But I agree with their criticisms of some of the things in the movie, but I still really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorites of Phase 4. Speaking of Phase 4, if you would like to make any nominations for the Phase 4 awards I'm doing in the Discord, check out the announcements channel. I have a link to the Phase 4 awards nominations. If you think you have a personal pick for the best new character, best returning character, funniest moment, best costume, etc., go to the form, enter anything that is not already in there, and I will include those on the final voting form for the best of Phase 4, just to see what you guys think. All right, let's place it all. So there's Belasco there, being all epic and stuff. Gotta watch my KOs. Hello, MVL Marcus. All right, then we have the Demon Bear over here. He's next to the scheme, but you can't see the scheme, so I'm going to put him right there next to Belasco. And I will fill up the HQ in just a moment. I got Hydra on the right just so I can differentiate. Just so I can tell the difference and tell what's going on here. All right, submissions are closed. Awesome. Happy to hear it. I just want to make sure I cover all bases. I don't want to leave anybody out or anything out from what you liked about Phase 4. And then I'm probably going to do a ranked choice voting poll for the actual results later. Yeah, I know. I tried to make it as easy as possible. I said nominate. We're not voting yet. I would never do a voting form where I have you type. It would all be written because that would be a big mess for me. I'm just doing nominations right now, but I'm glad you got it. All right, look at the points. 49 to 50. Where are we? There we are. 49, 51%, and evenly 5-5. So it's almost as even it can possibly be. A 1,000 point difference between win and lose. So this is a toss-up. Look forward to finding out what happened. Belasco and the Bear in the Big Blue House. New on Disney Plus. All right, let's fill up our HQ. We are starting with a Captain and the Devil, uncommon, another Captain and the Devil, common, Hellcat, part-time PI, common, backflip Daredevil, and backflip Daredevil. All right, I love the Captain and the Devil hero set. There's a lot you can do with KOing, patrolling, spectrum. It's all good. So I'm going to go for that if I can, and we'll see where else everything fits in. Okay, let's begin. Before we do our second epic game with turn number 1, here we go. So 5 and 1 to begin. And from the villain deck. Oh, Hellcat is great. Here we go. Turn 1 is a scheme twist. Of course, that's what you come here for. So, Demon Bear's doing Demon Bear stuff. All right, if the Demon Bear's in the city, it escapes. Otherwise, Demon Bear enters the city from wherever it is. Right now, it's next to the scheme, technically. If it is, was it a player's victory pile, that player rescues 4 bystanders. Then we got special rules. Whenever the Demon Bear escapes, stack a twist next to the scheme as a dream horror. So hopefully I will move the bear through the city a little bit, and then it will, I won't pull a twist, but I may not be able to take this out very soon. So look at the Demon Bear, by the way. Here is the Demon Bear. Demon Bear has an ambush. Ambush. Each player has a Waking Nightmare. The Demon Bear captures one of the heroes discarded this way that has the lowest cost. The Demon Bear gets plus attack equal to that hero's cost. The good news is a Waking Nightmare means you discard a non-gray card from your hand and you draw a new one. And because this is literally turn 1, there are no non-gray cards in hands. So the Demon Bear gets nothing, and he's only a 5 attack. Now, I have to recruit to fight him because I can't fight for 5 attack with 4 troopers. Yeah, but he's in the city. He could escape. If I get back-to-back twists, this could be bad. All right, I got 5 recruit here. I have options. Let's look at my options. We've got Patriotic Chomp, which is 2 attack. Spectrum, you get plus 2 attack. Spectrum means you have to have at least 3 different classes of cards, which I won't have for a while. Part-time PI, 2 recruit plus. Reveal the top card of any deck. If it's not a scheme twist, you may put it on the bottom of that deck. And then Instinct, choose 1, draw a card, or you get plus 1 recruit. I like this. What's great about this one is I wish I could put the Demon Bear back into the villain deck, but I don't think I can do that. But it would just come into the city anyway. Right? I don't think I can do any quick crazy shenanigans there. No, it enters the city from wherever it is, so it doesn't matter where I put it. So that's too bad. We've got Backflip Daredevil, which is also a great card. To recruit, when you play this card, the next hero you recruit this turn goes on top of your deck. It's a pseudo wall crawl, but it's a mandatory wall crawl. Now, my biggest threat is that bear. I'm going to have 3 recruit next turn because this is a 1 and 5, or 5 and 1. So what I think I want to do is this. I want to take Patriotic Chomp because I can afford it for the 4. And then hopefully in a few turns I'll be able to take that Demon Bear out before it escapes. So getting a rare attack card first and pick up a probably part-time PI because I can activate the Instinct on the turn after. There's Dreams Man Real Mirage. All right. Yeah, exactly. I usually don't like to take attack cards early, but with this as the circumstances, I got to adapt. Here we go. Turn 2 is a Master Strike. Belasco is wasting no time being evil. Okay, so is it Sunlight or Moonlight? Got even, odd, 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 odd. It is definitely Moonlight. Each player has 2 Waking Nightmares. KO heroes discarded this way. Also nice because this is also going to whiff because, again, I only have grays in my hands. So nothing happens at all. Nice. I got kind of a whiffed scheme twist and definitely a whiffed strike early on. Can't be mad at that. 4 recruit. And I won't do anything with the 2 attack. So what do I want to do over here? I've got Mirage. Mirage has 2 attack and then Moonlight. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Moonlight or Mirage is all about discard mechanics. That would work decently with Daredevil. Hello, Avatar. Good late evening to you. So this would, yeah, those work decently together. I'm going to save part-time PI for the left hand. Yeah, who isn't, right? All right, I'm going to actually take Backflip over here so I can start wall crawling some things. Maybe get some rares that might pop up later. I'm going to try to rely on the left-hand side to do more of the heavy hitting, especially because I have another 4 and 2 coming. And then, now I got to be careful with the backflips because Belasco can, or the Demon Bear can end up with Waking Nightmares because of that. Let's double check. I have, there should be 2 troopers here. I think I have 1 extra operative in my deck. Let me just double check. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I only drew 5 cards. That's the problem. There's 6. Stuck together. Okay, we're good. On to turn 3. Never hurts to double check. Here's our 3 and 3 as we knew. Turn 3 gives us our first Brood, who's, I'm assuming, are less extraterrestrial and more Ultra Dimension demonic here. So they get +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile. You fight them, you KO one of your heroes, you KO a bystander, the rest of them get stronger. Right now it's just a 1 attack. And I do have 3 attacks, so I can start hitting Brood, start KOing things. KO power is nice, even though the Brood get very strong by the end of this. So I'll do exactly what I wanted to do first. I'm going to go ahead and take part-time PI to work with the other Instinct card that I have. If I can get them together, especially with the KO power. There's another Mirage Empathic Link, but I will go ahead and take Take out the Brood for 1. So let's do what it says. KO one of your heroes. Goodbye, Shield Agent. Now, Belasco cares about non-gray heroes in the KO pile, right? Yes, so I got to make sure those don't get KO'd. KO one of your heroes and KO a bystander for the bystander stack. It is going to be... Oh, I'm so sorry, Devin. I didn't do it. The Brood did. Okay, so now each of them are going to be to attack for the rest of the game. That was unfortunate. Okay, moving on. You just got KO'd by a Brood. I feel a little bad about that, but I didn't know what was at the top of that stack. All right, now I'm susceptible to waking nightmares, so I got to be careful on that one. 4, 5, 6. Moving on. And I monitor the MCU rumors a little. Somebody posted here's the entire slate of movies for Phase 4, 5, and 6, and 7. And, you know, I don't necessarily believe it, but it was fun to look at just for fun. If you find it out there, just take a look. It's interesting. Okay, turn 4. Another twist. Oof. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, because this is what happens. Okay, if the Demon Bear is in the city, it escapes. Whenever the Demon Bear escapes, stack a twist next to the scheme as a Dream Horror. Couldn't avoid that one at all. Didn't even get to 5 yet. So the bear is escaping. Let's go ahead and do things in order. I have Empathic Link. This one, you cancel the discard of this own card. Well, you set it aside instead after the discard, and you add it as an extra card to your hand. Which works well with Mirage, but I don't know if I have any other cards that are going to work with that. I think I actually want to get rid of one of the Dream's main reel. This is going to make Belasco stronger, so it's an unfortunate combo. I like the idea of having 2 backflips in my deck, so I'm actually going to... No, I need the attack. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna get rid of this Empathic Link. Maybe I'll see more. Maybe I'll start to do a Mirage build. All right, that's to KO. At least there's no captured heroes to KO with a Demon Bear this time. So that's going to be just a regular escape there. We got a couple of things to do though. First, we have 1 Dream Horror. Next, Belasco. Now that there's 1 non-gray in the hero in the KO pile. He gets plus attack equal to the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile divided by the number of players, so round down. So he doesn't get a plus attack until there are 2, because there are technically 2 players here. But I will keep track of that off screen, actually. Let's do this. I have 1 non-gray hero in the KO pile. I'll leave this here until the city's full. When it gets to 2, he gets +1 attack, and so on. All right, 4 recruit. And won't even play the 2 attack because the bear escaped. He's going to go back into the city, though, sooner than later. So I have an instinct card, but unfortunately it's Patriotic Chomp that cares about Spectrum. So do I go for more instinct to trigger Hellcat and other instinct things, or do I try to make this a Spectrum deck? Well, actually, that's the left-hand side. I'm on turn 4, so I'm ahead of myself. So that makes it a little easier. Do I take another backflip, or do I go with Mirage? I'm going to take another backflip. We'll take the 2 backflips. That's my second backflip. Should let me get some good cards. And if I get some cards that draw cards, that'll help. All right, there's our first Soulsword Colossus, who I haven't really used that much as a hero set. So I'm happy to do so today. But I think he passes out some wounds, so got to watch out for those. Moving on over. We have a non-gray in my hand, so got to be careful on that one. And it's another Brood. This Brood, we know what they do. This is going to be 2 attack because we've already got 1 bystander in the KO pile. A lot of KO pile tracking for Belasco and for the Brood. And I can fight them this turn. I've got 4 attack, no Spectrum, and I've got 3 recruit. I might as well fight them, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Taking out the Brood for 2. Oh, his rare... Okay. I told you, I'm not super familiar with him. I don't use him that much, but that's great. That would really help for a lot of reasons. We'll see if his rare appears. All right, let's go ahead and KO another shield agent. And KO a bystander. I'm going to be getting rid of... oh, that's 2 bystanders. One of them is saved, one of them is not. It's a standard. Now, there's 2 bystanders there, so the rest of the brood are going to be +2 attack. They're going to be 3. And now I'm down to 2. Speaking of 3, I have 3 recruit to work with. The only card I can recruit from the HQ is Dreams Made Real. Now, is this one I want? I do have Patriotic Chomp, so maybe, despite the Hellcat of it all, I do get Spectrum, and I do go for multicolors. Because she can trigger off herself just one other card and then just draw everything, which I might do. So let's start getting some Spectrum. Let's do it. All right, going with Dreams Made Real for 3. We'll see if that's going to work out. Oh yeah, that's going to help. We got Jurassic America coming up too, which is 2 classes I don't have yet. And then I can get the second Patriotic Chomp and have a bit of a powerhouse going. And hopefully hit Belasco before he gets too strong. Easier said than done. Turn 6 gives us Crotus. Here we go. Crotus is going to capture a bystander. And he puts an even-numbered hero on the bottom of the hero deck. All right, that's... Okay, I've got my 3 Captain of the Devils, and I've also got the Soulsword Colossus on common. This one, 3 attack, cross-dimensional Colossus Rampage. You get +2 attack if at least one other player didn't reveal a Colossus card. I mean, that's okay, but I think I'd rather keep all the Captain of the Devil cards over this. So I'm going to go ahead and put Possessed by the Soulsword on the bottom of the hero deck. Even though these are cheaper, they're going to help with Spectrum. And reveal the same exact card. So that didn't really do anything. And then Moonlight, he gets +4 attack. Hey, what up, Anime Out of Context? Is this Danganronpa? I enjoy that series. Oh yeah, it is Danganronpa. What's up? We are playing some Marvel Legendary today. I'm doing 2 viewer challenges. It is the Marvel deck building game, and it's got like 30 expansions. It's a lot of fun. They're still coming out with stuff. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to ask. And welcome to the stream. I stream Marvel Legendary twice a week. I do MCU setups, I do randomized games, and I do viewer-submitted challenges like this. So happy to have you. Hey, Remington, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so where was I? So Crotus, Moonlight gets +4. Let's check. We have even, odd, even. So he doesn't get +4 because it's Sunlight, because most of the cards in the HQ are even, so he stays at 3 attack. That means I can take him out this turn. 1, 2, 3 attack. 3 recruit. So let's fight him for 3. We'll get the banker out of there. So Crotus is 3 attack, and he is gone now. Didn't get that Moonlight bonus, so I rescue the banker. The banker is going to make the hero in the space under the bank cheaper by 2 recruit. Just going to put it there so I don't forget. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, so I got 3 recruit. This is the side where I don't have Spectrum, but I did just get a really cheap card. It only cost me 1 now, thanks to the banker, which I'll actually put in the victory pile. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's take Dreams Made Real for 2. For 1, actually. I might get something better. And, ooh, okay, there it is. That's the one you mentioned. Snash, right? There's Rescue My Family from Hell. Soulsword Colossus. I don't think I've ever played this card my entire time playing Legendary. 5 attack. X-Men. You may gain an X-Men hero from the HQ or the KO pile to your hand. Yes, this is really good. I can pull heroes out of there. High priority to get this as soon as possible. Well, actually, yeah, this game encouraged me to read more of the comics because I wanted to learn more of the backstories, and that did make the game better, and I got into the comics, and that just, I got into that, and that was a lot of fun. So this game is very true to the comics as well. Okay, so I have Jurassic America. I don't want to take it for 2, so let's end my turn by getting a sidekick, and this sidekick is going to be the best sidekick, Prodigy, which is great. Yes, exactly. So high priority to get Rescue My Family from Hell. I don't recall if there's anybody who can get that out of the HQ. It's a lot of fun. So, Ukes, do you have any favorite Marvel characters or storylines or anything like that? Chances are the characters are probably in this game. There's 30 expansions. I think it's a 30 now. 3 base sets. Okay. Oh yeah, it's very roguelike. I developed a roguelike mode on top of this, but yes. It's the randomized element is so much fun. All right, there's another strike. That's not good. So Epic Belasco is going to. Oh, look, I have a Hand of All Grays. That's good. All right. By the way, it's ooh, hold on, it's Sunlight. Each player KOs 2 non-gray heroes from the discard pile. Ouch. On the turn where the Waking Nightmare wouldn't have hurt me. All right, who do I lose? Left side's going to have a big nerf. All right. I lose Dreams Made Real and Patriotic Chomp on the left-hand side. That's really unfortunate. So there's 3 in the KO pile. Right-hand side. Oh, this is going to really hurt. All right, I lose Dreams Made Real and Prodigy on the right-hand side. At least most of those I can pull out of the KO pile with the Soulsword Colossus rare. We'll see if I can get there. So now there are 5 non-gray heroes in the KO pile, which means that Epic Belasco is going to gain some attack. And here it is. So he's at 10, 11, 12 attack right now. Rounded down. Whew, all right, let's try to get that Soulsword Colossus rare to save my bacon here. All right, 4 recruit. I'm going to keep going with what I said I was going to do. Let's go ahead and take another Patriotic Chomp and really get... I got to replace the one that I lost. Try to get the Captain and Devil to work. And there we go. Steal Interception. If a player would gain a wound, you may discard this card instead. If you do, draw 2 cards. I like that one. Plus, it's dual class. There's Hellcat. I haven't seen a lot of Hellcat. Not a lot of Hellcat here. Oh, speaking of Hellcat, I went to the post office and I picked up my promos I got from Travel Size Extra Life Fundraiser. And they look really good. They were done by the artist who did Messiah Complex, Noel Lopez. There's a Sentinel Prime token before I move on. And then there is the Singularity Investigator. So you can still get them, I think. Yeah, you can definitely still get them. So check out Travel Size Extra Life. I'll post a link in the Discord. You can get those Destroyed City Space promos, and Astral Plane has got some great stuff that he has commissioned for a good cause there. Okay, here we go. Turn 8 on the right-hand side. And villain deck is going to be the Brood. So this Brood, there are 2 bystanders in the KO pile, so they're going to be 3 total attack. Oh yeah, his set is really solid, but you know, you got to make that work. Well, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am 1 short. Thanks to this soldier, I cannot get the rare, but I can start building. I can start getting a lot of Soulsword Colossus if I want. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I got 6 total recruit. This one is going to help save things from getting KO'd in the discard pile. When you play backflip the next 2, you recruit this turn goes on top of your deck. Too bad I don't have any draw here. Otherwise, I draw it right away. But let me go ahead and look at the... I got 2 uncommons in the HQ. We've got Possessed by the Soulsword. That's the one with Strength, the Rampage. So if I let the other side get a wound, basically, unless I have a wound preventing card, this turns into 5 attack. And then I've got Feeding Grounds, Captain and the Devil, which patrol the streets. If it's empty, you may KO a card. Yep, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. This is another good one. Doesn't really rely on the spectrum of it all on the other side. So I think I'm going to take this just to get some KO power going. Because once I get that rare, I want it to show up a lot. So we're going to pick up Feeding Grounds on the right-hand side, leaving us with... all right, there's Radar Sense. Oh, and it goes on top of my deck because it won't cross. We got Radar Sense, where you need to have top deck knowledge to get that right 100% of the time. Now, there it is, Feeding Grounds, and backflip, another one. Trying to fuel up to take out the bear when he shows up because he's already escaped once. And yeah, now that I've got to the Secret Wars part of the comic, Soulsword Colossus is cooler. I get it now because that's when he does the thing and he becomes Soulsword Colossus. Okay, turn 9 is another strike. You gotta be kidding me. Well, a little bit of good news on this front. Neither side has a discard pile right now. So, is it still Sunlight? It is still Sunlight. Each player KOs 2 non-gray heroes from the discard pile. So yeah, no discard on the left, and thanks to the reshuffles on both sides, no discard on the right. Thank goodness, that one whiffs. Which I needed after the 4-hero KO last time. Okay, let's start. Well, actually, a good chunk of them whiffed, so I'm not too upset about it. I had one that really hurt. The bear escaped, but a couple of them whiffed, so it's kind of evened out. It's neutral. Neutral? That is not a word. Ignore me. Don't listen to anything I say, ever. All right, part-time PI. 2 recruit. Reveal the top card of any deck. If it's not a Scheme Twist, you may put it on the bottom of that deck. Is there any reason I would want to do that with the villain deck? I do not think so. I should probably do my own deck so I get a better chance at drawing a better card. Right-hand side doesn't need the knowledge, so I'm going to check my own deck. Top card of my own deck is a Trooper. I will tuck the Trooper, and now Instinct activates. I will choose. If I don't choose a draw card, I get 1 recruit. They give me 3. But I'm going to take Jurassic America, so I'll take the card draw, and it's an agent. Okay. Now I actually have a 5 recruit and a 4 attack. Doesn't really change what I'm going to do. I could take Steel Interception, which would work with Possessed by the Soulsword, because you can cancel the wounds you get from Possessed by the Soulsword, like was mentioned earlier. Yeah, with Snatch just said, pair that with his uncommon set is really solid. Because this can cancel it. And this helps with Spectrum. Ooh, I'm really tempted to get this to work with Spectrum. So I'm going to take Steel Interception over here on the left, actually. Because that'll work from either side. And there's another Patriotic Chomp. Let's go ahead and take out this other Brood for 3. So let's do our regular KOs. KO the Shield Agent here. And KO a Bystander. It is going to be another standard one. Next Brood that comes in is going to be at 4 attack, thanks to the 3 Bystanders KO'd. Things are getting really demonic around here, but makes sense. Let me do a quick adjustment because I see some shaking. All right. We're a little better there. Okay. Moving over. And again, this is only my first epic mastermind of the game. I've got one more coming up, because I don't know why I chose those ones, but again, if you'd like to submit a challenge for me to play, I play any and all things that are two-handed solo. Just type in !challenges for a link to that Google form. If you are a member at coffee.bageltopgames.com, an officer or above, you have a much, much higher chance of me picking your setup. The way I do it is I put all names into a hat, including one that says Bagel's Choice. All the names of officers and above. And I pick 2. If I get Bagel's Choice, I pick from anybody who's not a member or under an officer. And otherwise, I pick 2 names from the members. Oh, yeah, please do. Here we go, turn 10. I'll play it all. All right, turn 10 is another Brood. Again, I got the dice ready. They are at 4 attack. Right? Let me double check. My KO pile is kind of a mess, but I got 1, 2, 3 Bystanders. Yep, that's correct. Okay, before I take my turn, I'll answer a question. What are your favorite kinds of challenges or things you especially enjoy with them? I love challenges that are extra thematic. That, you know, like this one is really cool because it's thematic because all the heroes have devil in them somehow, and demon bear, all that. So that's novel to me, and usually the mechanics work out to be really interesting. I like discovering what novel mechanics come out of a thematically designed setup. It happens a lot with off-the-cuffs MCU setups. Also, I like things that are designed just to be thematically interesting, like let's see how many masterminds we can get in a legit setup, or let's use all heroes that rescue bystanders, things like that. So those kind of things that are really interesting thematically or mechanically, kind of not break the game, but kind of challenge the game structure a little bit that way. But really, if I look at it, if it's a funny setup, I'll do funny stuff, just if it looks interesting to me. If it like, I'm probably not gonna pick so if it's just a really hard, impossible setup, like if it's like Galactus and Dark Phoenix symbiote bonded with this and that, it doesn't sound fun, even though I get the novelty of it, and I might not pick that one, as long as it's fun or interesting. I'm sorry that's so vague, but that's the truth. Okay, let's go ahead and play this out. Let's start with backflip. 2 recruit. We'll play the other operatives 3, 4, 5. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? If I play this other backflip, that's 7 recruit, which is enough to get me rescue my family from hell, which is going to be very important. I could use Feeding Grounds to KO something from my hand, but this is more important. So I've got 7 recruit now, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I get to wall crawl it. 5 attack, and then X-Men. You may gain an X-Men hero from the HQ or the KO pile to your hand. I am going to have to take other X-Men cards, otherwise this may not trigger, which would be kind of lame. So hopefully I can get more. But yes, this can weaken Belasco. That's always great. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit that to the top of my deck, thanks to Backflip. Okay. I'm going to load up on the Colossus, too. We've got Feeding Ground. That's 3 attack. Streets are empty. I don't have anything on my hand or discard pile, so I can't even do anything. I can't even fight the Brood with this, but I just wanted to play it. All right. Now, if I have a Waking Nightmare, I lose the rare Colossus. Which shouldn't happen with Belasco, because I'm still in Sunlight. I'm in Super Sunlight, so he's going to do his check the discard pile. So that won't happen, at least not now. But he could make himself more powerful. All right, here we go. Turn 11 is another Brood. Once again, 4 attack on that Brood. I also, some people like to put custom villain groups together, or they'll pick and choose some, or custom hero groups or villain groups where they pick and choose from across different sets, put them together. It's fun. Takes me a little more time to set up, of course, but I don't really mind that. Every time I see Captain and the Devil hero set, it just makes me want Moon Girl and the Devil to have their own set. I think we'll see that. I think we'll see that someday. I'd be surprised if we didn't. I heard somebody mention that, are they or are they not Fantastic Four affiliated? Now, in Versus System, they were in the Monsters Unleashed expansion, which didn't include any of the other Fantastic Four, but I think they were in that one. I don't think they are, so I think we might see them just when it's appropriate. They may not, they may not have fit into any expansion, because, like, what would their team affiliation be? Would they be unaffiliated? Are they with any group? I don't know too much about them. Okay, I've got 4 recruit. I think I'm going to keep doing what I was doing. We'll take another Patriotic Chomp. Let's go for full spectrum powers over here. They do synergize very well in Snap. By the way, if you didn't see, there's a Snap update coming. Ooh, look at that. It's Daredevil's rare. It's Daredevil's shiny rare. It is the Man Without Fear. 7 attack, choose a number, and reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is that cost, draw it and repeat this process. I like it. See if I can get my hands on that. Otherwise, let's move on. That's what I'm talking about. More KOs mean more synergistic hands, which we'll get to. And there's the rare. It looks really good. So yeah, pools 4, 5, 4, and 5 are coming. Is that what they said? Just pools 4 and 5? Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun with it still. I'm getting steamrolled. I did really well with the last featured location, Death's Domain, but now, like, whatever deck I play, someone always has the perfect counter to it, so I think I gotta fix my strategy. Turn 12, another strike. Oof. Thank goodness. Thank goodness it is Sunlight. That's all I'm gonna say. Because each player KOs 2 non-gray heroes from the discard pile. I'm gonna lose more, but I won't lose Soulsword Colossus. I would have lost if it was Moonlight. But I do lose some good stuff. So right-hand side, I don't have any X-Men to put in there. You know what? I'm gonna give them both. Should I give them both Daredevils, or should I throw Feeding Grounds? No, I need more KO power. I'm gonna. Okay, I have to KO 2 Daredevils. Sorry, Daredevil. I used you to get the rare, and that was it. Ouch. Up to 7. Left-hand side just has a Patriotic Chomp, so I only lose 1 card, but I still lose it, which is unfortunate. Am I using any X-Men heroes in this setup? Or cards in the X-Men set? I am not, except for the Henchmen. So the only cards I'm using in this setup from X-Men are the Brood right there. If you look at this setup, you can see where the expansions are. So the Brood are from the X-Men set, everything else from New Mutants, Doctor Strange, Dark City, Secret Wars Volume 2, and Revelations. The only other one of here that is not, I think, technically out of stock is Secret Wars Volume 2. I know a lot of local stores have it, but it's not on Upper Deck site anymore. But yeah, I do have the set and I use them a lot. But good question. Okay. So that unfortunate thing happened, but I can't activate this rare either. I just get to play it for 5. Attack. Let's give him, oh, he gains attack now. He's 10. So 2, 4, 6. He goes up to 13 attack now. which this D12 does not go to, so let's give him his 13 attack. Okay. So 5 attack. 6, 7, 8. I can take out 1 Brood because when I hit 1, the other one's going to get stronger. I can't hit anything else, so I might as well. I need to get more X-Men cards to make Rescue My Family from Hell work. Did I miss one? I should be at 7. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I missed the 1 Captain Devil on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I missed the very last one, so he's actually 1 stronger. Not like it would make a difference soon, but technically, yes. So he's at 14. I have exactly 8 in the KO pile. Brood, keeping track. That's going to go up in a second. But let's just take out 1 Brood for 4. The Brood here. Same deal. Let's KO. Well, let me play my 2 recruits first so I can at least get Jurassic America, or at least get a sidekick. All right, goodbye to this one. And buy a standard KO. This is going to be the news reporter who cannot report anymore. Too bad. And the Brood is gone. Brood, censoring journalists. And this one goes up to 5, which means I cannot hit it this turn. And I will take a sidekick for my last card. I'll leave Jurassic America for the left-hand side. And I got Rusty, Firefist Collins. The more special sidekicks I can recruit, this is going to sound terrible, but the more fodder for Belasco to get rid of instead of my better cards. Okay, I have no discard pile now, so wouldn't be a bad time in a couple of turns for another Master Strike. But I need to take more X-Men cards. It is very important. Okay, we are on turn 13 now. With some decent stuff we could do. Turn 13 gives us Witchfire. More of the Demons Limbo are showing up. Ambush, she captures a hero from the HQ with the lowest odd numbered cost. That is going to be none of them because they're all even. All right, and then Sunlight Witchfire gets +2 attack. That's the downside. But she doesn't capture anybody. She wouldn't have gained attack from it anyway. So she's at 6. That means her escape effect is not too bad because she won't KO anything except for the regular KO. So I do have Spectrum because I got right here Strength, Covert, and Instinct. So I'll play Patriotic Chomp first, which when if you have those cards, you get +2 attack. So 4 attack. Let's try Part-Time PI. 2 Recruit. Again, I'm going to reveal my own... or do I want to tuck... How many strikes have been played? There's 1 strike left. This villain deck's still pretty full. I don't think it's worth looking for it. So let's... Where are there going to be some draws? Right-hand side has all grays. Okay, here's the deal. I have no deck on the left. If I check the top card of that deck, I'm going to have to reshuffle my discard, which means these will go into my discards, which means that if a Master Strike does come up, it's going to mess me up again. So I could check for the strike, but also I could just check the right-hand side top of the card, top of the deck. So let's just check the right-hand side. Okay, top card of the deck is Feeding Grounds. I'm going to put it on top. Leave it where it is. That's what I mean to say. And I'll get the 1 recruit because I don't want to draw. Okay, that leaves me with 4 recruit. And I've got 1, 2. Yep. And Steel Interception. 2 more attack. I can cancel wounds. Don't think there's any way for me to get wounds here. Radar Sense works decently well with Part-Time PI. Only if I choose to get the +1 recruit and then use Radar Sense. But for Spectrum purposes, I don't have a ton. I have a couple Patriotic Chomps. I lost a couple of them. I could take Jurassic America. I did KO a lot of shield agents. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Jurassic America and maybe a sidekick. Another one doesn't come up. We're going to go ahead and take the 2 cost this time. And we got another backflip. We'll get a sidekick. It is Darwin, who is not an X-Men. He's a X-Factor. And let's fight Witchfire. I'll save a KO for the other side. Just take it out for 6 and nothing else happens. Okay, now I'm in a position where there are no discard piles. So if this last Master Strike happens right now, that would be absolutely perfect. But of course, I cannot count on that happening. We'll see what I get. It's a pretty decent hand. This is not a pretty decent hand. I do have 5 recruit. I don't have any X-Men I can recruit, though. Okay, turn 14 is the Mindless Ones, and I forgot this villain group was in here. All right, Ambush. Mindless Ones capture the rightmost hero in the HQ that costs 4 or less. That is going to be Backflip. It's the rightmost hero that costs 4 or less. Fight. Choose a player to make a demonic bargain with the Lords of the Netherworld to gain that hero. Demonic bargains will work really well with that Colossus card that I have that cancels wounds. Okay. So we'll put it up here because they don't gain their attack or anything. Can I get an X-Men? Nope, I got Hellcat. So, 5 recruit. I'm worried about the lack of scheme twists I've seen because they could come back to back again and really mess me up. Now over here... Not exactly sure what I want to take. Do I want to take Radar Sense on this side? So this side, I was trying to build Soulsword Colossus deck, but I kept losing all my cards. So I need more X-Men cards. If I take Radar Sense, this doesn't draw. I could take Cat-like Agility to try and draw stuff, but I don't really have a lot of instinct to draw. Oh, actually, the Soulsword Colossus card is instinct, but I'd have to play that first to activate it. I'm actually considering getting an Officer so I can get a better chance at getting these 2 Possessed by the Soulsword cards. But if I get a sidekick, I might get another X-Men sidekick. So I'm going to start by getting a sidekick, see if I get lucky. It is Darwin, not an X-Men. X-Factor. Leave me with 3. Okay, I'm going to take this Cat-like Agility. Maybe I'll draw it with Darwin at a key moment. Also gives me more KO fodder if I need it. There's another Steel Interception. That's the one I wanted to pick up, but I had to reveal it first. Okay. Still can't pull anything out of the KO pile. I need some X-Men. But I've got Steel Interception over here, so we'll see if any wounds happen. We've got Crotus again coming in. He's going to capture a bystander. Then he's going to put an even-numbered hero on the bottom of the hero deck. He captures a Heartless Computer Scientist. I could tuck the Daredevil Rare, but I think I'm going to tuck Radar Sense instead. And it is still super... There must be a lot of evens in the hero deck because... Yeah, look at that. It's all sunlight. Couldn't be more sunlight. So he's only at 3 attack. There. Okay. Does the right-hand side have give out wound cards? No, it doesn't. So... I do have Spectrum, so we're going to go ahead and play Patriotic Chomp. 4 attack there. We've got Jurassic America, 3 recruit there with Spectrum. Part-time PI. Once again, 2 more recruit. Now I'll reveal the top of my own deck. It is a Shield Agent. If I draw it, that'll be 6 recruit, and I can pick up a Soulsword Colossus, but this is not the side I want that on. So I'm going to tuck that. And then I'm going to draw another card. Although, hold on. If I kept it... No, I'll draw a new card. It's an agent anyway. So, I get what I get. 6, 7. If only I can get a wound, I might be able to get, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm at 5, not 7. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 attack from Spectrum, 1 attack from the Trooper, 5, and then Steel Interception is gonna just no wounds going out. Well, you know what? I have the Mindless Ones, so I could fight them if I fail the Demonic Bargain. Oh yes, this part that I covered up. So I do have 7. You can't cover up cards around me, I'll forget they exist, so thank you. So what I should probably do is fight the mindless ones. And if I get the wound, I can draw even more cards and maybe get the Daredevil rare. So I'm hoping that I fail the Demonic Bargain. Plus, if I do, I'll gain a Daredevil. But chances of the top card not being a 0 cost is not great. And I can't walk or anything, so I'll try. Alright, here we go. Fighting the mindless ones. Choose a player to make a Demonic Bargain with the Lords of the Netherworld to gain the hero. I choose myself. Top card of my deck is a gray. So unfortunately for this situation, I don't get a wound. I just gain backflip. And I take out the mindless ones who could not be reasoned with, could not be bargained with. And I got 7 recruit here. One short. I'm going to take Jurassic America for 2. We'll see what else comes up. All right. We got 2 Steel Interceptions. I will take one of them. Right, so I can get another one. Canceling wounds is canceling wounds. I want them to be spread out, even if I want more X-Men on the other side. There's more cat-like agility. The cards I want keep coming up at the end of the turn, but I'll take it. Not a wound-heavy setup, though. Okay, no deck. Full discard pile. Right-hand side. The rare Colossus, but no X-Men to activate it, unfortunately. And there's Baron Mordo. Baron Mordo, fight, choose a player to make a Demonic Bargain with Baron Mordo to draw 2 extra cards at the end of this turn. I gotta wait until Colossus comes out to cancel those wounds. So let's just do the thing. We got 5 attack, no activated effect. I've got Feeding Grounds, patrol the streets. If it is empty, which it is, you may KO a card from hand or discard pile. So I'll go with my discard pile. I'm gonna get rid of an operative. Doing what he does, and 2 more soldiers give me 10 attack, which is a lot. Not enough to hit the Mastermind, though. I don't want to fight Mordo yet. I want to wait until there's a Colossus out there. I might as well fight the Brood for 1 more KO, get that rare to come up a little more often. So we'll do so. 5 attack. KO another operative. And bystander is the engineer. Got a little too close to this demon. And now the rest of the Brood. He has a Heartless Computer Scientist. He is not X-Men affiliated. He is a gainable bystander from the X-Men set, but he does not have an X-Men affiliation because he's just a rando. So, good check, though. I am going to gain him, though, because I will fight Crotus. Actually, do I want to gain it over here? So Heartless Computer Scientist has a tech trigger. You make KO a card, and I really don't have any tech over here, so this could just be a dud. The left-hand side has got more tech with the Captain and the Devil, so I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wait until the other side can get this bystander. I could fight Mordo for 5, but again, that might give out wounds when I can't prevent them. So I'm going to wait on that. I got 2 recruit. I'm going to avoid cat-like agility. I'm going to dig in the... well, I'm not going to dig. I'm going to take the top card of the sidekick stack, hoping for an X-Men. And I didn't get one. I got Lockjaw, who should be an Inhuman, but it is Avengers, and you know the drill. At least I can phase. I can try to face him for an X-Men. I'll leave the 5 attack on the field there. See what I get. All right, there's Rusty Collins. Just let me get that rare back, and then I can at least do this once. Or enough recruit to get an X-Men. That would work too. I'll take that. They're pretty expensive right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I've got not a lot of either of the things I wanted. So we'll see what happens. I could at least phase, maybe. Maybe kind of. Also not the best hand. We have a bystander, which is going to Baron Mordo. I've got, and I'll change the order in which I do these if I want. So I've got 2 attack, and I got 3 recruit. Depending on the order in which I play this hand, I could either get a total of 4 attack and 3 recruit, or 2 attack and 5 recruit if I want to use Darwin this turn. If I play Darwin for recruit, I can get Steel Interception. If I played him for attack, I could fight and get the Computer Scientist. Or I could just hold on to Darwin for later, but I think I want to use him now. So I'll play Agents first, then Troopers, then Darwin to get the 4 attack. So I can take out Crotus and get the Computer Scientist, which work better for this with his tech side. Okay. So I go down to 1. I will take Cat-like Agility. What's up? Instinct, choose 1, draw a card, get a +1 attack. I'll take it. We'll move things along. There's another part-time PA. Okay, now Hellcat is showing up. Her rare would be nice because of the Scary Bear Scheme Twist that are going to be coming in. At least the twist doesn't say play another card from the villain deck, which some of our favorite schemes do. So at least that's not the case. Hey, we have reached 20 viewers. Welcome, everybody. If you're new to the channel, say hello. Everybody's very friendly here. And if you have any questions about Legendary, please ask away. It makes my day to answer questions about this game because it challenges what I know about it, and there's so much to learn. Okay, turn 18 is another Brood. So since I don't have any Brood out, I think it's 6 attack for them. Let me just do a quick check. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. Yep. So there's 6 attack total. 6 attack total for the Brood. Okay. Let's go. If I played everything out as is, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the scariest way for the twist to come out with this setup, because if I don't hit the bear the turn the twist comes out, I could get another escape. There still are plenty of cards left in the villain deck, though. So if I play this out, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. I think I'd rather phase Lockjaw, try to get the rare if I can get lucky enough, or an instinct to draw a card with Cat-like Agility, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and phase Lockjaw out. And in its place, we get whatever this is. It's a soldier. Not a great swap. So if I play everything but I want to save Rusty because I need the X-Men card to trigger the rare. That's 1, 2, 3. So if I use the rare to get an X-Men out of the KO pile, I can just keep gathering X-Men to keep using. But right now I've got 4 attack, which is good enough to fight nothing at all. Hey, Oliver, thank you so much for the resub. We got 20 months for Oliver. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for being part of the community. So I could play Rusty. I think I need to just pass. I need to save all the X-Men I can right now. As much as I don't want to waste a turn. Speaking of wasting turns, oh, hold on. I got 1, 2, 3, 5 recruit if I want it. I can get Steel Interception. I'm worried about phasing this next turn because I have 3 cards left. One of them could be the rare, in which I could reshuffle and actually use it. So we'll decide later, but I think I'm going to hold off on phasing Lockjaw there. Might not even play him. Or I might. I don't know. We got a good hand here. With Lieutenant Hellstrom coming in from the Lords of the Netherworld. Fight. Choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Lieutenant Hellstrom to rescue 3 bystanders. I've got Steel Interception, so this is the turn to make some demonic bargains. Let's look at it again. So, if a player would gain a wound, you may discard this card instead if you do draw 2 cards, so it's one-time use. But I could end up drawing a second one. I think I took 2. Plus, I might not fail both demonic bargains. So let's start. Spectrum. How many classes do I have? I have Covert, Strength, Instinct, Tech, everything but range. So definitely Spectrum. 4 attack. So hey, speaking of legendary knowledge, I know MODOK makes Outwit harder to achieve. Is there anything in this game that makes Spectrum harder to achieve? I don't think there is. Like, Spectrum now requires 4 different classes. Okay. Let's go with part-time PI. Well, let's go with Jurassic America first. 3 recruit. And if somebody did that, who would it be? Okay. I feel like that's kind of a Doctor Strange thing to do, or one of those Mystic Arts people. All right, let's play part-time PI. That's 2 more recruit. Reveal the top card of any deck. If it's not a Scheme Twist, you may put it on the bottom of that deck. Dr. Spectrum is on, obviously, which means that he would have like a Spectrum restriction, just like MODOK would have the Outwit restriction on him and his villain group. Okay, top card of any deck. Let's check my own deck. I guess that would work. All right, Shield Trooper. I'll put the Shield Trooper on the bottom of the deck because I want to fail the Demonic Bargain. Draw a card, I get +1 recruit. If I get 1 recruit, that's going to be 6, 7, 8. If I get the recruit, I can get Daredevil's rare. Yep, so I'm going to get the recruit. Okay. Let's go with our computer scientist. I don't have any cards to KO yet, so I'll hold off. Let's start by playing Steel Interception. Okay. This doesn't come up that often. I think I have to keep this in my hand in order to discard it for the effect. If I play it, it can't be discarded because that implies from hand. Or am I wrong on that? Yep, I'm right on that. Okay, so we'll hold off. So I'll play my Trooper for a 5th attack. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's right there into the discard definition. All right, that's fine. We're going to do one of these Demonic Bargains, hopefully fail, so I can discard Steel Interception, get some more stuff. Now, what do I fight? Baron Mordo is going to let you draw 2 extra cards. She'll let you rescue 3 bystanders. I'll take out Mordo in case he might escape with that bystander. So let's fight Mordo for 5. I'll choose myself. Hopefully the top card is not a non... it is. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't get a wound. So I discard the card from the top of my deck. I draw 2 extra cards at the end of my turn. This is funny. I like, please bargain with me. Fingers crossed behind my back. Yeah, I could have done that. It would have been one of these rares, but that would have been a good idea. But I just tucked a non-gray, so I was hoping I'd get a non-gray. 2 extra cards end of the turn. And yeah, now I can KO with the computer scientist. That's the other way around that. So let's finish this effect before I gotta stay on my train of thought so I don't miss anything. So getting rid of Mordo, victory pile, rescue the bystander, and yeah, now I can play the computer scientist. 2 more recruit, and now I can KO this agent that was revealed from the Demonic Bargain. Okay, so I won't even play Steel Interception because I can't find anything for 2, but I will recruit the Man Without Fear. Gladly, for 8. Okay. There it is. Second chance at life, Hellcat. Check this one out. 6 attack. If a Master Strike or Scheme Twist would occur, you may discard this card from your hand instead. If you do, draw 3 cards, then shuffle that Strike or Twist back into the villain deck, which is great for the Demon Bear. So, I don't know. I've already gotten a couple of rares. Could be a tall order to get more. But I do get to draw 8 cards right now, so we'll see what I get. None of those good cards end up in my deck because they're all in the discard pile, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to leave Steel Interception on top just in case, so I know that I can still cancel wounds on the right-hand side. Did I get enough recruit to get Hellcat? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I got Spectrum, right? Yeah. I have 7 recruit. I don't get to draw a card, so I'm short 1. If I get to discard Steel Interception on this next turn, I might get enough to get Hellcat on the left-hand side. So we'll see if I can trigger a wound. Okay, turn 20 is a Brood. They are 6 attack. Right there. So I need to get 5 attacks so I can fight Satana Hellstrom, fail the Demonic Bargain. If I phase Lockjaw over there, I'll definitely fail it, but unfortunately I can't do that, and also, well, there's a chance. So if I play it all out, I can get 3, 5 attack, that's enough. If I phase Lockjaw, I still might get enough, and then I'll know that there's a non-zero cost on the top, and I can get the wound on purpose. So I can take the chance. It's a chance either way. So I have 3 cards in here. One of them is that rare that I'm looking for. So it's a 1 in 3 chance that one of these... Actually, there could be more that are not 0. So I think I'm going to play Lockjaw, and then we'll see what I reveal from the top. I'll have to discard it, which is going to be kind of a bummer if it's the rare, but at least I can set up for another rare on the left. Plus, I don't want the rare on this turn anyway, because I can't... won't have any X-Men. So let's just play it all out, and I'll get rid of Lockjaw before the reshuffle. So Lockjaw is played. 2 attack. Soldier's played 3rd attack. Darwin has played 5 attack total. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna choose myself. Here we go. Choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Satanic Hellstrom to rescue 3 bystanders. Top card of the deck is, there it is, one of the 3 cards. I really want to see what the other 2 are. So I discard this rare, which means I would gain a wound. So I'll cancel the wound, do the interrupt, and then we'll rescue the 3 bystanders. So left-hand side's got Steel Interception. When a player would gain a wound, you may discard this card instead. If you do, draw 2 cards. So let's see. Do I get 1 more recruit over here on the left to get the rare? 1, 2. I did. And I can wall crawl it. So I'm gonna wall crawl second chance at life next turn, and then maybe draw it with Hellcat herself. All right, that's cool. Now right side is going to rescue 3 bystanders. See if we see an Amy here. I shouldn't jinx it, but you know. So first is a standard. Second is, I jinxed it. Amy comes in. I called it, which doesn't make it any better. And the third one is a standard one. Hey, more KO power. Not too upset to see her right now. Okay, she's not pushing the Demon Bear out or anything. So Amy comes in. She's a 3 attack villain. That's what she does. And that's what I'm dealing with. I got 3 recruit here. And I won't take any of these. I'll take another sidekick. Maybe I'll get an X-Men. And I didn't, but I can draw with this one. Okay. Pretty promising. I'm going to get my 3rd rare next turn, which is nice. But I got a strong HQ right there. That is true. Is she the special bystander with the most copies? I know she has 4. I don't know if anybody else has 4. I don't think so. That's not true. There are, like, the villains one that I think have 4. I think a bunch of them have 4. Could be wrong though. Several of 4. Yep. But she always seems to be the one, you know, it's a confirmation bias thing. She's the one you don't want to see, so she shows up a lot. Okay, turn 21 is a Scheme Twist. Here we go. Demon Bear's in the city now. From the escape pile. This turn, I do not have enough attack to hit it, so I could have another Demon Bear escape if this double twist. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens. I still could survive afterwards. Let's get ourselves a rare, though. All right, backflip to recruit. I get to wall crawl the next thing I recruit. Hero next, yeah, specifically next hero you recruit, not gain. Oh, and yes, the ambush. Thank you. It's part of the scheme. All right. So he's going to take one of my heroes. So I'm going to have to give him a Hellcat so I can still get the rare. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but I don't have it. I won't have a Spectrum anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there any way I can get the rare still? If I give away backflip, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. He cost me the ambush cost me the rare by 1 card. If I get rid of Jurassic America, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. I do get to draw a card, so I just need 1 recruit. So I should probably get rid of Cat-like Agility. No, I should keep Cat-like Agility for the Spectrum. I might draw a recruit, but I'm trying to figure out what to get rid of. This gives me 3. This is needed to give me 3. And if I get rid of backflip, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I should get rid of backflip. Because then I can get to 8. So I'll do so. Or an instinct to let me draw more. A Waking Nightmare. Demon Bear is going to... Okay, backflip on the left. We'll get to that in a second. I failed, so I didn't get a recruit. That's too bad. But at least I can fight the Demon Bear now, right? No, I can't. I don't have 5 attack. I have 4. Ouch. All right. Right-hand side. I have Rusty Collins. If I give Feeding Grounds, he's going to take backflip. So I'll do Rusty, even though the rare is there and I need the X-Men. But that'll make the bear weaker. So I'll discard Rusty and draw an operative. Lowest cost is Rusty Collins, so he's going to capture that. The bear is now 7 attack. Yeah, that's the ambush I don't want to ignore because that's important. But I don't have to use dice. We can see it right there. All right, well, that really messed me up. I can no longer get second chance at life. Let's see what I can get. I can get one of these Soulsword Colossus cards, but I don't want those over here. Well, Jurassic America, that's 3 recruit. 4, 5, 6, 7. I've also got 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. That hurt me. Big time. I could fight Amy, KO one of my agents, and then just get more Hellcat, which I think is my best option. So let's fight Amy. Her fight effect is fight, KO one of your heroes. I'll get rid of a shield agent here. I know I don't want to get rid of too many because I'm still trying to get, well, she gets blown up too. And rescued. I'm still trying to get the rare. But I have some to spare. Okay. Let's take part-time PI. 4. And I'll take the other steel interception. Because the right-hand side, I think, can get one of the 6 costs. Also, there's a 3-cost X-Men right there. All right. That hurt a bit. Gonna keep my head held high, though. Let's see if I can take out the Demon Barrier, because if I don't, it's going to increase the number of heroes KO'd. And it'll be my second Dream Horror. And then I lose on 3. Okay, again, wound cancel on top. I was so excited. I thought that was going to work. Do I have 7 attack? I've got 3. So that is not 7. Turn 22. There it is. My second back-to-back scheme twist in this game. And that's not a good one to have when you're playing the Demon Bear Saga, because the bear just escapes right now. It could happen again. Next 2 turns. Okay, here we go. Demon Bear escapes with Rusty Collins here. Got my second Dream Horror. Bear, escape. KO the captured hero. Let's do this in order. First, let me KO something from the HQ. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. I need to get more X-Men. I need to take Empathic Link over here to make that rare work. But if I do that, I have to KO an uncommon, which I also don't really want to do. But I think I have to make some tough choices here to win the game. So I'm going to get rid of Feeding Grounds. As much as I love this card, I need to leave the X-Men there. There's another one. Okay, I can have Awakened Nightmare on purpose. So Rusty gets KO'd. That is going to be the 9th KO'd hero. Doesn't increase Belasco's attack yet, but we do have the escape, which means that it is a second Dream Horror. Is it 10? Oh yeah, I just did 2 because of the escape. We're at 10. So he does go up. 15. I could. Yeah, the next game is, I was asking somebody what do these 2 setups have in common besides the epic. There's a lot more. Okay. Especially with the rule you told me to use. So let's keep going. At least I get to do a KO here. At least I would if the streets were empty, but they're not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. Let's pick up Empathic Link. I don't really care what it does. I just care that it has an X-Men team affiliation, so I can try and pull some cards out of the pile there. And Sidekick is, nope, she is X-Force. All the wrong X groups are what I need. But now this is all that's left in my deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's not a lot of cards left. And I didn't get an X-Men, but I do have a Sidekick, so I could draw one. Howdy! Drufus, thank you for the resub. Whew. I'm getting a little worried. I haven't hit the Mastermind once. I got some promising stuff, but he is stopping me at every chance he gets. And a Bystander that would have gone to the Bear, but now goes to the Brood. Well, let's try this again. 3 recruit with Jurassic America, thanks to Spectrum. I've got part-time PI, which will not activate, so that's 5 recruit. Let's reveal the top card of... Okay, so right side is going to... I can draw with the Sidekick. So let's... There's only 1 card in the deck, though, so putting at the bottom is not going to do anything. So let's look at the top card of my own deck. It's Steel Interception. I'll put it back. I'm at 6 recruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm at 4 attack. I can't fight anything for 4. Do I want to take Nightmare Wolves away from the other side? This one says, you may have a Waking Nightmare. You get plus attack equal to the cost of the card you discarded this way. I mean, I've got some decently costed things, but I think all the cards are better played than Waking Nightmare here. I don't think this is the best card I can pick up. I probably should take Radar Sense for multiple reasons. For 4. And there's another interception. Let me get a sidekick. It's Miss Lion. And let's see if I draw a really, really good hand here. All right. There's the rare. All right. All right, I got 2 skill interceptions. That's going to be at least 7, 9, 11, 13, 15 attack. So I can hit Belasco on this next turn. Unless he gets 2 more cards in the KO pile. We'll see. Plus more with Daredevil, maybe. Okay, turn 24 is another Brood, who I am heavily ignoring. 6 here. Let's see if I can draw an X-Men and finally pull somebody out of hell here. All right, we got 2 card draws. I draw the 1 card here in my deck. Should I do a recruit first? I can't. I have no recruit cards. Okay, it's a soldier, and then it's a reshuffle. So I have to get Mirage. Which I probably won't. Or an Instinct so I can draw with Hellcat. It is an operative. It's worth a try. So, let's just play what I've got. 5 attacks, Soulsword Colossus. Cat-like agility will now activate because this rare Colossus is an instinct. Do I want the 1 attack? That'll give me a total of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, I had more. They got stolen. So if I take the attack, it's going to be 11 over 10 attack, which won't help me with anything. So let's just take the card draw. It's an operative. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 recruit. Out of that, I might as well fight 1 Brood. I'll fight the one with the bystander. See what I get. Goodbye operative. Cost me 6, by the way. KO one of your heroes, KO a bystander, etc., etc. It is the board gamer. Oh, I felt that one. The board gamer getting KO'd. So now these other Brood are now 7 attack. More like Hellfire Demons, but they're Brood for this game. Okay. Oh, and bystander rescued. Let's get a sidekick. Call it a day. Standard. Okay, I'll take that one. Let's see what happens here. Okay, there's Mirage. Too bad Boom Boom is not an X-Men, otherwise I'd be able to just put her back on top of the deck every time to get the X-Men trigger. But I don't. No wounds either. Oh, I could use Boom Boom with skill interception. That would be fun, even though I won't have it this turn. Okay, turn 25. Twist. All right, that's good. That's good because I had enough attack to hit the Mastermind, but now I'm just gonna hit the Demon Bear instead. Although that's 1 less hitting us to Mastermind this early. Okay, Bear goes in, Waking Nightmares, and does his thing. Okay, so here we go. Each player has a Waking Nightmare. Captures the one with the lowest cost. So what do I want to lose here? Probably one of these 2 Steel Interceptions. I will discard. We'll still have a Spectrum. Yep, I'll discard that one of those. And right-hand side. Let me take out Boom Boom, because then he'll capture Boom Boom. All right. Yeah, I'll discard Boom Boom over here. Oh, Waking Nightmare means you draw. I didn't draw this time. All right. So I draw a new card. Did I forget to draw? Yeah, I just saw your comment. Did I draw last time? I think I did, but I can't recall. All right. I got Cat-like agility over here. Right-hand side discards Boom Boom. And it's going to be a reshuffle. So I might get the rare. So I discard Boom Boom on the right, and I shuffle and draw. But he's going to capture Boom Boom, though, so I shouldn't have to fish her out before I do that. It's going to be Hellcat. So maybe I can draw into the rare. So she's going to capture Hellcat, or the bear's going to capture Hellcat, or sorry, the bear's going to capture Boom Boom. 7 attack on the bear. All right. Let's make this work. Patriotic Chomp. I wish I had knowledge to make Daredevil work, but I don't. I got 4 attack on that because I got the Spectrum with Steel Interception. We're going to go ahead and do Cat-like Agility. 1 attack. I'll draw a card. Is going to be Jurassic America. I'll play Jurassic America for 3 recruit. And let's go ahead and try the Man Without Fear. We'll see if I can at least even get 1 right. All right, I get 7 attack. I'm at 13 total. Choose a number for the top card of your deck. I'm gonna start with 0. We'll see if I'm right. Nope, it was 3, so I fail. I was hoping I'd get knowledge with Hellcat. Even though she could have drawn it herself. It's fine, I'm still at 13 attack. And then Steel Interception. And then 2 more recruit. So I have 13 attack after Steel Interception, right? Yep. 4, 5, 13. I was just ahead of it. So my bad. All right, 13 attack, which is, I'm still too short now to hit Belasco thanks to the Waking Nightmare, but that's okay. I just want to hit the bear so I don't lose the game. So for 7 attack, I'm going to hit the bear. Then I'm at 14. 4, 5, 12, 14. I'm at 14. Still. All right, hit the bear for 7. The player of your choice gains that hero. This is going to my victory pile. For now, it'll come out of the victory pile soon. With 7 left. Player of your choice gains the hero. I am going to give Boom Boom to myself because I do have more Steel Interceptions over here. So I'm going to take her on the left. Yeah, player of your choice gains. Just checking. All right. I can also hit a Brood, which I will, for 7. So once again, let's KO a Shield Agent. Oh, I do have Feeding Grounds. That would be a better idea. I do have a Feeding Grounds over here. Let's just do a sneaky. Okay. Okay, we'll buy a Stander. Comic Shopkeeper, I'm so sorry. And now the next brew is going to be 8. Take it out. 5 recruit is what I have left. I'll take another Skill Interception because those seem to be working for me to some degree. Okay, Nightmare Wolves are there. I should stop recruiting at some point because I do have a couple of rares I want to get to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a reshuffle. Which means no discard pile, which means another good time for a Master Strike. No discard pile on either side. So let's see if I can finally pull somebody out of the KO pile. So I got Boom Boom, but I lost the wound cards. Here we go. Turn 26, Witchfire. So she's going to capture odd numbered hero. There aren't any, so she captures nobody, and she gets +2 for the Sunlight. So she's at 6. And let's do that patrol. Patrol those streets. There's no Brood in the streets. No discard pile. So I'd have to KO something from my hand. So do I want to do this first? I would get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 plus a card draw. So maybe I'll hold off on Feeding Grounds for a second and see what I draw. I'm not going to discard anything right now. I've got Mirage. I could have, by the way, I could have done this with the Waking Nightmare, but I wanted to move Boom Boom over. So 2 recruit. Just play Cat-like Agility. It's going to be 1 attack. I'll draw a card, see if I get lucky here. I get a Soldier. So I'll play the rest of my recruits, 3, 4, 5. And I'll play 2 attack. Now, if I don't play one of these operatives, I can't get anything for 5 anyway. So I might as well not play this operative. Play the Soldier for 3. Play Feeding Grounds. Patrol the streets. It is empty. I will KO this operative from my hand. I have no discard pile, and I have nothing to do with 5 recruits. So let's take out Witchfire. No hero to gain, so she's just gone for 6. And for 4 recruit, I'll get 1 more sidekick, hoping for an X-Men, and I don't. But again, more card draws will help me get there. Okay, we'll see if I can work this out. Expensive HQ is expensive. Running out of time. Turn 27 is Umar. Who? Ambush, of course. I get an ambush demonic bargain when I have no wound canceling cards in either hand. Okay, choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Umar to KO a hero for the choice from the HQ, which is going to make Belasco stronger. And everything is 6 or up. So, I guess we have to do it. Right-hand side has no deck, and I don't quite want to do a reshuffle yet. Well, I will when I play the sidekick, so I'm going to choose left-hand side. Demonic bargain on the left-hand side. Okay, of course I failed this time, and I have no wound canceling, so I discard. I actually get a wound out here. It's a standard wound on the left. I gain a hero of my choice. Oh, that's the fight effect. So a KO a hero of my choice from HQ. They're all X-Men. I'm going to get rid of Nightmare Wolves. So now there are 11 non-gray KOs. That was unwelcome. And I have nothing that's going to activate either. So, refresh. Blind Justice. That's one that works well with the rare, because I can reveal the top card of the deck. 2 recruit. Next card I recruit goes to the top of the deck. 2 more recruit. I got part-time PI. That's 2 more recruit. Let's reveal the top card of my own deck. I wish I could have done this before the ambush. Top card of my own deck is an agent. I'll put it on the bottom of the deck. Alright, that's 6 recruit, so I can get one of these. I think I'm going to go with Blind Justice. 4 attack, and then choose a number over the top card of your deck. If that card is at cost, draw it. Take it. Alright, another Patriotic Chomp. I've got 2 attack, and I've got Boom Boom, which I'm going to do a Time Bomb. Get 1 attack, put it on top of the deck. Hoping to get that with the draw cards card. And that's it. Although she will get KO'd. So maybe I don't want to do that, because it's going to increase the counter for the KOs. Only if I'm desperate. Only if I really need that extra couple of cards for something very important. Okay, turn 28. Twist. That scares me because it is twist 6. So more bear stuff. Demon Bear comes back in, and he ambushes. Okay, if it was in a player's victory pile, which happens this time, that player rescues 4 bystanders. So left-hand side is going to rescue 4 bystanders after this. Then we'll do the ambush. So left-hand side, 4 bystanders. Here they are. I get the paramedic, which is very nice. You may KO a wound from your hand or from any player's discard pile. I just got the wound, so now I am woundless once again. It's 1 bystander. Second bystander is Magma, who is an X-Men, which I wish I could have gained on the other side, but I gained her on the left. But I have another class. I have range now for Spectrum, but I don't have a ramp with Spectrum, so it doesn't really matter. I got a 3rd, and I've got 4th. They're both standard, the last 2. Okay, now on to the Demon Bear's ambush effect. Each player has a Waking Nightmare. At least he's going to not take Soulsword Colossus, because it has the highest cost. But it does make me discard it, so that's too bad. But I do get to draw, so I could draw it again. Let's start with the discard here. Although, actually, no. Okay, question again. This doesn't come up that often. I don't have a deck. I have a full discard pile. So when I Waking Nightmare, and I think I'm correct on this, I don't set it aside. I put Soulsword Colossus in my discard pile, and now I reshuffle and draw a new card from the discard pile, which includes the Soulsword Colossus card I just discarded, because it's a discard and then a draw. So it should be part of that. It's not set aside. So let's do that. I'll have to check the rules if I get any pushback, but I think that's how it works. Okay, and I draw the same card. So I didn't lose anything, really. That's funny. Okay. left-hand side, who's going to capture? I'm going to give him Boom Boom again. Okay, thanks. Thank you, audience. All right, we've got Boom Boom that gets discarded. I draw a new card. It's Jurassic America. He's going to capture Boom Boom. So again, the bear is 7 attack, which I can take out this turn, which is good. But let's start by seeing if I can draw another X-Men with this sidekick. I get 1, 2. I didn't do it. Again, I have the perfect card for the scheme, but I can't activate it because he's so alone. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this. 5 attack. No effect. Let's play Cat-like Agility, which will have an effect. 1 attack. I will choose to draw a card. What am I missing? Colossus was the one I discarded for the Waking Nightmare. No. I discarded it for the Nightmare. I had no deck, so I reshuffled, and I drew Colossus again. And that's what we were talking about. So Colossus was my Nightmare discard, and then he was the one I drew after the reshuffle. And chat's telling me that the way I did it was correct, but if you don't think so, let me know. Okay. So, yes, that's 5, 6 attack. I will choose to draw a card. It is going to be a sidekick, which gives me a chance to get an X-Men, but it's a little too late because I already had to play Colossus to make that work. Let's play the sidekick. But thanks for checking. 2 more. 1, 2. Okay. I wish I had Empathic Link when that stuff was happening, but I'll play it now. Nothing's going to make this one get discarded anymore. Which would have worked for the Demonic Bargain, too. 2 recruit. 4 total recruit. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. So I'm at 10 attack. 4 recruit. Still can't recruit an X-Men, but I think I'm going to get an officer because I think I'm just recruit locked here. But let's go ahead and fight the Demon Bear for 7 so I don't lose. Okay. Player of your choice is going to gain a hero. That's Boom Boom. I'm going to, again, give Boom Boom back to the left-hand side. I mean, I could, yeah, but I don't want to leave the bear out there. Because I'll just lose if I get a twist next. I don't want to take Patriotic Chomp. Let's get an officer. The standard. Let's need a little push there with the recruit, even this late in the game. Let's see what I get. Yeah, I have very few cards left, so that the officer might go a long way. Which is fine because I keep KOing my operatives with feeding rounds and stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's nothing. I only have 3 recruit anyway. Oh, come on. My right-hand shuffles are disappointing me every turn. Every step of the way. All right. This is a powerhouse hand. We got Satanish coming in, who's going to do a thing. Choose a player to make a Demonic Bargain with Satanish to reveal the top card of the hero deck and gain it if it costs 4 or less. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose the right-hand side, make the bargain, maybe get an X-Men, definitely discard a Steel Interception to draw 2 cards. So here we go. Right-hand side is going to make the bargain. Top card of the right-hand side is a Soldier. Of course it is. I had all these Graves in the hand, and I thought I was going to get a not one. So, well, no wound. Top card of the hero deck. Okay. Bad news is I don't gain Mirage's Rare because it's too expensive. The good news is I know it's there. I don't know how that's good news, but I know it's there. That would be a good one to pick up. But now Satanish is in the city. Yeah, you can't use your Mar to get her. All right. Yeah, I'm not fighting him yet at all. But his is 6 or less. Anyway, let's keep going. Do I have 15 attack here? I got 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, or I could draw a card to try to get more. So maybe... Well, I'm not going to have any card top of deck knowledge, so we'll just take a shot here with Man Without Fear. I think that's my best action here. Hey, AS Miller, thank you for the Prime sub. Much, much appreciated as I close out this first of my viewer challenges. This one by Kylah. Okay. What's my discard pile? Oh, this would be great with Boom Boom, but just the one time. I have only 2 grays here. I'm going to say 0. I think it's a 0 cost. 7, top of my card of my deck is... Oh, it's a 3. Well, 7 attack is 7 attack, like I said last time. And now I can draw it for sure, because I know what it is. 1 attack, activated from Daredevil, draw part-time PI. I'll play part-time PI. 2 recruit. Okay, I'll reveal the top card of my deck again. It is Skill Interception. Do I want to leave it there? If I get the 1 recruit, I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can get one of these. Wait, no, hold on. Yep, I got 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think I just want to draw. Yeah, let's go for the attack. Let's draw instead. And, yes, that's 15 attacks. That is enough to hit Belasco before he gets 1 more in the KO pile, which he might do. I forget what his tactics do, but I don't remember them being particularly friendly. Okay, that's 10, 12, 14, 15 attack. So that is it. Let's go ahead and hit him for 15. See which tactic I get. It's going to be... Bargain for Souls. Reveal cards from the hero deck equal to the number of players. Gain 1 of them and KO the rest. Awesome, considering what's at the top of the hero deck. The downside is it's the wrong side gaining it, but I don't want to KO it. So here we go. I reveal Mirage, and I reveal Blind Justice. Is there any situation where I don't want the rare? Let me see. Let me take out the tactic. So Mirage, Haunted by the Demon Bear. 4 attack. Whenever your card effect causes you to discard a card from your hand this turn, you may get +2 attack. Oh, I had a really good combo with this with the previous setup. I think one of off-the-cuff setups. But this is so good. Although there's 1 strike left. But then I'm probably just going to KO Blind Justice. But that's one's better for this side. Although this works pretty well with Skill Interception. Every time I discard a Skill Interception with a wound, I get +2 attack. Okay. I will gain this Mirage. And I will KO Blind Justice. Which means now Belasco is a bit stronger than he was before. I could have used Soulsword Colossus to pull Mirage out of there on the other side, though. But with my luck in doing that, I can't bank on it. It would, right? But I don't... Oh, you mean Skill Interception. Anyway, all right, tactic was defeated. Yeah, so what I would do is if I had a reliable enough number of X-Men on the right-hand side, I would have let that rare get KO'd to pull it out of there. Or is it 6 or less? Nope, you just gain one from the KO power of the HQ. So, whatever. I hit the Mastermind once. That's pretty good. I'm going to play Jurassic America. I've got 5 total recruit. And I'll take Patriotic Chomp again. For 4. And let's put Belasco back. He's at 16 attack right now. Which is a lot of attack. Oh, I got Invade the Inferno. This is a common. I haven't seen it yet this game at all. 2 recruit and covert. Once this turn, you may... Yes, to trigger that, for sure. Once this turn, you may fight the top card of the bystander stack as if it were 3 attack demon villain with fight, KO one of your heroes. That would have been super useful earlier. But, did not happen. Okay, turn 30 is another Mindless Ones. Who are they stealing? The rightmost hero in the HP that costs 4 or less. That's going to be the newly added Invade the Inferno, which I can fight this turn and gain it. Left-hand side, though, does not have any of the wound cancel cards, so I might just get a wound out of it. So, Mindless Ones, get Invade the Inferno. Capture it. Replace. Dream is made real. Streets are now full, so I can't do a KO. So I get 3, 4, 5 attack. And 3 recruit. Let's fight the Mindless Ones. I will choose myself because I want to gain the hero, the X-Men there. Plus, I can recruit Dreams Made Real, get a second X-Men. So I'll choose myself. I will make the bargain. I discard the rare, so I fail the bargain. I get a wound. There it is. Can't cancel it. And then, yes, I gain Invade the Inferno. And I will also recruit Dreams Made Real. Cool. I heard that in his voice. That was pretty good. He comes to bargain, he says, as his sword comes down on you. All right. And I finally got the recruit I wanted. All right. That's 4. At least he's not Hercules. Hercules is terrible at demonic bargains. All right, 5, 6. Look at that. That's 2, 4, 6 recruit. No covert trigger. And a wound. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm going to fight tooth and nail to win this. Turn 31 is Sim. I don't know how this got out of my phone. My SIM card. Thank you for staying. I don't know why you are. Ambush. Sunlight. Each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. Moonlight. Each player has a waking nightmare. Escape. Same effect. Okay. Well, it is definitely Sunlight. So I will reveal this strength to avoid the wound. And right-hand side cannot. So I got another wound on the right-hand side. I got 2 wounds right now. And this one's a grievous one. Oh, that's cool. I can pass it to the left, which will trigger the effect. Nanovirus. That's not a bad one to get. Okay. Neat. I have Spectrum. Pretty reliably. 4 attack. 3 recruit. 1 more. 5 attack. Let's see if Ms. Lion can help me. Alright, rescue a bystander. Amy. Draw a card. All right. Now the wound cancel one is there. Thanks a lot, Ms. Lion. Thanks for that. So now I got a full city suddenly. Look at that. And I cannot let escapes happen because that's just going to make the Mastermind stronger. At least I have enough attack to hit something. Oh, I didn't play this yet. I've got 4 or 5. I'll play Steal Interception. Oh, actually, no. I should fight... Yeah, I can't fight anything with Demonic Bargain. So it's going to have to be... I play Interception and fight and then do the bargain. Oh, I might just fight Sim. So I'll play Steal Interception. 2 attack, up to 7. Let's fight Sim here. No fight effect on Sim. I'll hold off on the bargains till I have the wound cancel to do. All right, and I'll play my 2 more recruit. 4, 5. Do I take... I don't need to take Radar Sense. I don't need to take anything anymore, I don't think. I think I should just... I'd have to just thin the deck with that Daredevil card. I'll take a sidekick. But it's not this... Man, I got Throg. Shouldn't have taken anything. Nothing would have been better than Throg there. Although maybe I can get Hellcat's rare with him, but this deck has too many cards in it. Left hand has too many cards, right side has not enough. Although this hand's not bad. I got 2 Steal Interceptions on top. Locked and loaded, ready to go. Okay, we've got turn 32. It is Satana Hellstorm. Fight, choose a player to make a Demonic Bargain with Satana to rescue 3 bystanders. Very few cards left in the villain deck. So let's, I'm going to have an escape, aren't I? Yeah, I don't even have 3 attack. 1, 2, 3 of 2 cost. So 2, 4, 6 recruit. Let's take Nightmare Wolves actually instead of Possessed by the Soulsword. I do have plenty of cards like the Officers that I can discard for attack. Okay, and 2 attack goes absolutely nowhere, so that is going to be the turn. And I'm probably going to have an escape. All right, still no X-Men in hand. I'm trying to get his rare to work, but I'm not getting the X-Men in the same hand. Okay, here we go. Turn 33 is a Master Strike. Let's see what happens here. So it is Super Sunlight. Each player KOs 2 non-great heroes from the discard pile. Okay, left-hand side has no discard pile. Thank goodness for that. That's the last strike. That side whiffs. Right side is not going to whiff. Right side has to do 2 KOs. And it's going to be of these 3. Nightmare Wolves, Empathic Link, Invade the Inferno. I'm going to keep the uncommon. I'm going to get rid of the other 2. Empathic Link and Invade the Inferno. 2 more X-Men in the KO pile. So 14 over here on the counter, which means that Belasco is now 17 attack. Fun, but at least he won't be doing that anymore. That's really hard to hit, though. Spectrum. Yep, I have it. Free recruit. No instinct to play. No escape is good. 2 KOs is bad. Either way, I would have had a KO. That was 2 KOs instead of 1, but I'll try to avoid this next escape. Okay, 2 more recruit. Let's look at the top card of my deck. Yeah, no strikes to tuck. And thank you, Ollie, for showing up and making me hydrate, because nobody has done that yet. I do honestly forget that I have water here. Okay, top card of my own deck is Blind Justice. I'll put it back. I don't get to draw it. Backflip. 7 recruit. If only I can get 8. I can't fight anything, so I'm gonna have another escape. Oh, I can fight something. What I'm trying to say is I can't find anything with Demonic Bargains and use the Steel Interception. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. So I could do that and fight Satana Hellstrom, or I could only play this one, fight the Copycat, KO my Shield Trooper. Right-hand side has the rare Colossus. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attack loaded up. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to fight Amy here, because right side can do a lot of fighting. So let's take her out. Let's KO the Shield Trooper. And we'll recruit Radar Sense, because it can be reliably 4 attack if I reveal the top. Yeah. Okay. 3 recruit there. Let's get Cat-like Agility to draw more stuff. That's why I have a lot of cards. I was trying to do a lot of draw chains, and it's just not working. Alright, it's a little better. More wound canceling coming up. And turn 34 is a twist. Okay, that is the penultimate twist. So the bear comes in from my victory pile on the right. So right side gets 4 bystanders. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the bear comes in and does his bear stuff. Let's see what I get. Alright, we got Radiation Scientist. You may KO one of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. I'll go ahead and KO... Do I need these 2 recruit? I'd like to get a sidekick. I don't need to get a sidekick. I have only office soldiers. I'll KO this operative from my hand on the right-hand side. Second is... Ooh, rescue this bystander, draw a card. I draw a Hellcat. Third one is a standard bystander. Fourth one is with the top 3 cards of your deck, KO, discard, and put 1 back. All right, it's going to be a reshuffle. So here's the 2. You can't see them because they're off screen, of course. Let's move these over. So 1, 2. And reshuffle. I can finally activate... Oh, I know I can't. I didn't draw anything that I could use, so I can't activate it yet. Okay, 3 cards. KO, discard, put 1 back. Let's KO the operative. We will discard the officer, and we're going to put Mirage back on top. Okay, that was all that with bystanders. Now the bear comes in and does his ambush. Okay, each player has a Waking Nightmare. The bear captures one of the heroes discarded this way that has the lowest cost. At least I get to actually use Colossus this turn. So let's go ahead and discard Cat-like Agility to draw Dreams Made Real, left-hand side. I got Haunted by the Demon Bear, which is actually going to get some points here. So I'll discard Cat-like Agility and draw a card. So by the way, oh, that's this turn. So I get +2 attack on the left-hand side that I can't use, so no point in looking at that yet. So he's going to capture one of these 2 Cat-like Agilities. I'm going to give him the one on the right-hand side so I can get more X-Men to show up. So 7 attack for the bear. Now, yeah, I can finally do it. Let's play Dreams Made Real first. It's not Moonlight. It's never going to be Moonlight. Well, I'll have 2 odds now. 2 attack. Let's play the Thing. Up to 7. You may gain an X-Men hero from the HQ or the KO pile to your hand. Oh, the KO pile's a mess, so bear with me for a second. No pun intended, but happily welcome. All right, what's the strongest X-Men I've got over here? All right, we got Nightmare Wolves here. We got... I think that's it. Yeah, it's going to be Nightmare Wolves. So, we will go ahead and gain a Nightmare Wolves to my hand, which is going to reduce the KOs down to 13 over here. I'll put it over here. Okay. There we go. So yeah, the Wolves can be 7 attack if I discard the Feeding Grounds this turn, which is going to be a net more, obviously. So let's do it. We'll play it. I'll have a Waking Nightmare. I will discard Feeding Grounds to get plus attack to the cost of the card I discarded this way, so I get +6 on top of that, with 14 total. And I draw a Wound. That's 16 attack. 1 short from hitting the Mastermind, but I do have left-hand side does have Steel Interception. So I do want to fight somebody with a Demonic Bargain. Hopefully I fail it, and then I can do the thing. Oh, he should go down to 16. Good call, Yeeches. He does, because it's rounded up. So he's at 16. It's rounded down. So he's at 10. So I can fight the Mastermind this turn. Now, do I want to fight the Mastermind this turn? If I do, I'm going to have an escape, which is going to just make him strong again, plus he's going to probably increase attack. If I don't, I might not have enough time to hit him enough times. I can't hit him and the city. If I do hit the city, I could clear 1, 2, 3. I definitely want to hit the bear, though. If I don't hit the bear, I could lose next turn, even if I hit Belasco. Okay. Because the bear is there and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left in the villain deck, if one of them's a twist, I lose. Yeah, I know. It's tempting, but I can't take that risk. So let's hit the bear first, because I'm going to have to do that anyway. So for 7, I'm at 9. I'm so excited to hit the Mastermind, but I can't do it right now. Okay. Demon Bear. Player of your choice gains the hero. Cat-like Agility is going to the left-hand side. Bear's going to go to the victory pile over here on the right. And yeah, if I hit Umar, here's why. So Umar's fight effect is choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Umar to gain a hero of their choice that costs 6 or less from the KO pile, and I can pull another one out. That's a really good one. Plus, if I fail the bargain, if I'm lucky enough to fail it, I can draw 2 cards on the left. Satanish is going to gain heroes from the hero deck, and Satana rescues bystanders. So let's pull one more out to keep him a little weak. I say weak, he's at 16 attack. Okay, we'll declare the fight. I will choose what side's going to be more likely to fail. I think the right-hand side is. Actually, no. Left-hand side has more cards. Here's the deck on the left-hand side. So there's like barely any grays in the discard pile. No grays in the discard pile on the left-hand side. And 1 gray here. So there's a lot of graves still in the deck over there. Right-hand side's got a couple of graves here and like 4 cards in the deck. I can't tell which side is a better choice. Yeah. So if the bargain is tied to who gets the hero. So right hand wants to do it to get the X-Men. So I can't really choose that way. That is connected. All right. So whether I get a wound or not. Okay, top card of the deck is... Okay, it's a wound, which costs 0, which means I don't get another wound, which is honestly too bad because I really wanted to trigger Steel Interception. But I won't. But I do get a hero of my choice that costs 6 or less from the KO pile. So let's see who that's going to be. The highest costed one. I think it's going to be a 3 cost. It's a hero of my choice. I could get an X-Men, or I could get a high cost Captain and the Devil. So I could discard it with Nightmare Wolves, but I think I still want more X-Men to pull more out. And I have enough KO power, so I think I'm going to go with the Mirage. Or Rusty Collins I can take. So I can take Rusty Collins for the one-time use. I can take Feeding Grounds if I want to. It costs 6 or less. That's 3 attack and a discard for Nightmare Wolves. Or I could take... Dreams Made Real, which doesn't do much if it's not Moonlight. So, not 100% on what I want to do there. What do you think? Dreams Made Real or the 6 cost Captain the Devil? I think I'm going to go... I think I'm going to go with the Captain the Devil. I think it might be crazy, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, no, I'm going to take the 6 cost Captain the Devil, because I have some X-Men now, plus I can KO some other things, so hopefully that's not a mistake. I don't really want that not Moonlight card. It's not going to help me do much. Okay, I hope that was not a mistake. We'll see how that works out for me, even though the game is almost over, and that is the end of this turn. And see, there's another Nightmare Wolves. I have 2 of them. Better to have 6 cost cards around for those. That is 7 attack. Reshuffle. 4, 5, 6. All right, that's less attack than it looks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here we go. Turn 35. Thank goodness I took the bear out, because now the bear comes in for one last time, and I can't lose to the scheme, but I could very well draw because I have only 5 cards left in the deck. So Demon Bear. Oh, Scheme actually should come in. Well, I can still lose to the Scheme if I let him escape, but I don't have enough turns to let him escape, naturally. Okay, he goes to the city. And right-hand side is going to get 4 bystanders rescued. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the 8th twist. First bystander is Karma. Finally, an X-Men I gain on the right-hand side. That's great. Second one is Aspiring Hero. Right side also gets a sidekick, which is Rock Slide. Another X-Men. Okay, when it rains, it pours, I guess. Third is a standard, and the 4th one is Public Speaker. Right side gets 1 recruit that I can't do anything with because it's not the right side's turn. Okay, but Bear's going to do some sneaky captures. Okay, each player's a Waking Nightmare. He's going to capture the one with the lowest cost. Now Mirage is going to get some attack for this. Right-hand side, I don't have a choice. I have to discard Mirage. Oh, wait, I have Nightmare Wolves Mirage, but I'll still discard Dreams Made Real Mirage. Right side draws Feeding Grounds. Left-hand side's going to discard probably Part-Time PI. Because that's 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 17. Oh yeah, she won't get any attack yet. That's too bad. She has to be played first. So I'm only at 4, 8, 12, 13, 15, which is not enough to hit him. But so I'll just discard Part-Time PI. Maybe I'll get something better. 16 with the attack. Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 13, 15. All right, hopefully this works. I draw a new card. 16, that's just enough. Cool. So he's going to capture one of these two. I'm going to go ahead and give him a part-time PI. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Let's hit the Mastermind this turn. So, and there's no other discards I'm going to do. So Patriotic Chomp, Spectrum, 4 attack. Blind Justice. Let's take a shot at this because I do not know what's at the top. I'm gonna say 3 this time. It's a 2. It was Throg. I was never gonna guess that. So up to 8. Haunted by the Demon Bear, which is not gonna do anything. Up to 12. Whenever a card effect causes you to discard a card from your hand this turn, you get +2 attack. Moonlight, you may have a Waking Nightmare. It is not Moonlight. It's close. Not quite. Seal Interception, 14. Trooper, 16. Thanks to pulling heroes out of the KO pile, I do get to hit the Mastermind for 16. Let's see if he does anything that's going to give me more attack with Mirage. Okay, this tactic is a Demon's Mercy. Each other player KOs a non-gray hero from their hand or discard pile. He's going back up. Right-hand side is going to KO. I got Rockside, I got Karma, I got Mirage in the discard pile. And I got these 2 6 costs. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of one of these X-Men. Probably Rock Slide, because the rest I get to keep anyway, so Rock Slide's going to go away. Which is going to increase the counter to 14. Let's put everything back. 14 KOs. Are there? Okay, I'll recheck. Because I did pull a couple out, maybe I lost track. Let's check again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right. I should have been 12 after I pulled that second one out. And now it should be up to 13. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Numbers are hard. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It is 13. I didn't go down by 1. So good. He's still at 16. For now. So there's a chance. But that's it for this turn. That's all I can do. And Throg's stuck in my deck here. Top of the deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do a cool combo with Boom Boom and Daredevil. That's going to give me this next turn. That's 4, 6, 13, 14, 15 if I play it again. I could do Boomer to make sure I hit him. We'll see. We'll get there. This side's not going to do it, but I can hit something in the city. Okay, Naster. To fight Naster in Sunlight, you got to spend 3 recruit, and then Moonlight, get +3 attack. So it's Sunlight. So we cost 3 recruit to fight as well as his 3 attack. Really cutting it close. Let's go with Nightmare Wolves. I will discard Feeding Grounds to get 6 more attack on top of that. So I'm up to 7, and then 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's put up to 11. So that's 7 to 11. I could hit both Demonic Bargain cards. I do not have the... Oh, yes, draw a card for the Waking Nightmare. Hey, look what it is. Finally. That's 16. That's enough to hit the Mastermind again. And let's weaken him a little bit. Thank goodness for that draw that I forgot to do. All right. All right, let's gain an X-Men hero. I'm tempted to take one of these from the HQ, but I still want to weaken him just in case. His tactics are going to do more KOing. So he is at... There's 13 in there. Should I pull one out of the KO pile, or should I take a Possessed by the Soulsword? It's a 6th cost. It can give me a lot of attack. Now let's pull one out of the KO pile. I'm worried that it's going to be insurmountable if I don't do this. We will take... Yeah, so I'll take a 6 cost instead of an X-Men. I have enough X-Men. So we'll take a Blind Justice from the KO pile. So 12, he He's still at 16 for now. But that is enough to hit him, so let's hit him again for 16. Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought it was Umar's effect again. All right, we're just going to go ahead and take Rusty Collins instead of that. So I got Rusty Collins instead of Daredevil because I can't get that to my hand. Okay. I am tunnel vision right now. Okay, so I did that. I got cut Rusty. I hit the Mastermind. Let's just move forward. All right, we got Cleaving Demon Blade. Each player choose a different card on the HQ, then KO all chosen cards. Rough, you guys. So he's going to be 14 no matter what. 14 KO. He's going to be a 17 no matter what. But at least I can try to get one more out of this after. Well, let's go ahead and KO both of the 3 costs. Although if I KO a trap by the possessed by the Soulsword, I might be able to pull it out of the KO pile later. So let me do one of those. I'm going to KO 1 possessed by the Soulsword, and then 1 Dreams Made Real. No, I'll get rid of the part-time PI. Here we go. Okay, so now 14. Now he's up to 17. Again. No. Yep, 17. Get rid of this. And I do have a Rusty Collins here I can play. Let's refill the HQ. Demon Sight. Demon Sight. A lot of Demon Sight. And guess what? We're in Moonlight now. So that's something. Alright, I'll play this. It's an X-Men card, but it's also going to get stuff out of the way. Investigate for a card that costs 0. Okay, we'll discard it. I don't have one, so I'll put Nightmare Wolves on top. I'll tuck Maria Hill. And that's the turn. All right, I just got to hit him 3 more times. Ooh, look at those wounds. Look at this hand. No thanks. All right, I might be able to hit him this turn. It was guaranteed. Oh shoot! Did I forget about the escape of it all? Sure did. All right, let's see if I strengthen him again. Yeah, Naster comes in. It's okay. End of the game. I had to do it. So Brood escapes. They have no escape effect except they're going to KO somebody else. We're going to go ahead and KO a Dreams Made Real, which is going to not increase his attack yet, but there's 15 KOs. No ambush on Naster. There are 3 turns left in the game. Can I hit him for 17? Once again, I can do the Boom Boom trick. I can definitely do that. If I sacrifice Boom Boom, I can hit him for 17. And just confirm. So I can go Time Bomb 1 up to 8. Draw this. Play it again. I'll hold on to it. That's 8. That's 10. That's 14. And then to hit him for 17, I have to play Boomer, and I can hit him one more time. Unless I get lucky with Daredevil, but we'll see what happens. Well, it's going to let escapes happen. I don't have time to do anything else, although I can't let the Demon Bear escape, or you know what? I have 3 turns left. He could escape on the last turn, but I should just keep hitting him. Does Belasco ever put anything into the city? I don't think he does. Yeah, I want to start with Boom Boom because that's what I said. I want to do the Time Bomb. I'm just looking at this for a second. Because I can get it guaranteed I know what that cost is. So if Belasco has tactics that put things in the healing chaos. Okay, so I'm safe from losing to the scheme that way. So let's actually start with Patriotic Chomp for 4 attack. I could draw a card with Magma, but I lose out on the sure thing, which makes me nervous. So I might draw if I get enough with Daredevil if I get lucky. So let's go ahead and play Boom Boom. Time Bomb. I get 1 attack, put her on top of the deck. Now we'll play Man Without Fear. Up to 12 attack total. I choose 2. The card is Boom Boom. So I draw it and repeat the process. I can't interrupt. So I will pick another number. I'm going to say 3. It's going to be 4. So I fail there. But I know the top card of my deck now is a 2 attack card that can cancel wounds. I'd rather save that for the next turn because if I use the nanovirus, I can have the left side draw a card instead of gaining the wound. So let's play Magma, draw a card, get 2 attack. I get 2 attack. I'm at 14. And then we'll play Boom Boom. We're going to play Boomer. I could draw it now, but I'm not going to get any wounds. How would I get wounds? I'd have to fight, I don't, how would I get a wound, though? I'm going to fight the Mastermind. Oh, I could do Meltdown. The downside of doing that is... That's right. The downside of doing that is it increases the KO counter, and he'll go up to 18. I could still hit him. So what makes more sense? To do that, draw 2 cards, increase the number of non-grays in the KO, or I play Boomer. I save Steel Interception for the next turn, in which time this is kind of a lame hand, but I can use the Spreading Nanovirus to give it to the left-hand side, causing left-hand side to draw 2 cards at that point, which could contribute to hitting the Mastermind in that turn. So I think I want to do that to set up the next hand to be a little better, because I don't need to do it right now. Yeah, draw 2 later is what I'm saying. All right, let's go back to where I was. I'm going to play Boomer. 3 recruit. I'm taking a gamble on that. But both strategies are good. All right, so she goes away. Let's hit the Mastermind for 17. And his last tactic is rescue from Limbo. You may KO one of your non-gray heroes or a non-gray hero from your discard pile. If you do, gain a hero from the KO pile. Okay, do a swap. Is there a swap I want to do? I can get rid of Throg. I'm gonna swap out Throg for somebody good. All right, so let's KO Throg. And who am I gaining? Oh, this should be in the escape pile, not the KO pile. Possessed by the Soulsword is good. Yeah, there's that one. There's and Blind Justice is also a 6 cost. That's good. I think it's gonna be Blind Justice. Yeah. Oh, but the Soulsword one can cancel wounds for me. But I will have to play a green first. This could be 5. This is a guaranteed 4. Maybe a draw. I can't guarantee I'm going to get the strength cards enough to do it. So let me go ahead and get Blind Justice. Okay. At least I didn't strengthen him. So, he is still at 16 attack. I've set it up to draw more cards next turn. I just have to hit him one more time in the next 3 turns, and I can win this game. I will have an escape, so it will power him up. So I have to hit 17. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do I have here? Doesn't look like a lot. I'll get to draw 2 more cards. Maybe I'll draw the Daredevil again. We'll see. But let's move over. Not super promising. Okay, turn 38 is a Brood. So we push Satanish out. Satanish, escape. Well, let's do it in order. I'm going to KO a Demon Sight. This would have been a good one earlier. Now 16. Now he's at 17 attack. Okay, same effect, but cost 2 or less. So choose a player to make a demonic bargain. With Satanish, reveal the top card of the hero deck and gain it if it costs 4 or less, but it's 2 or less for the escape. He's at 18. Oh, he is at 18. Was he at 6? Was he at 16 before? Hold on. Did I just hit him for 16 instead of 17? Or did I just increase his attack there? I can't recall what I did. I did it right before. Okay. Now he's 18. Perfect. All right. Let's take care of this effect. Which player am I choosing? This is the entire discard pile on the right-hand side. I should refill the Demon Sight. Nightmare Wolves. Either side is going to force a reshuffle. If I reshuffle the left-hand side, there's no real great options. I want this to fail so I can discard on the left-hand side to get the wound. Let's demonic bargain left-hand side. Reshuffle. Okay. We're gonna see what happens. That way it won't end up in the reshuffle. Okay. Top card of the deck is a trooper, so no wound. That's okay. Top card of the hero deck. Gain it if it costs 2 or less. It's 3, so nothing happens. So he runs off. Never to be seen again. Brood comes in. Brood is like, I don't know. I forget what it is. He's 8 attack or something. I'm not going to hit him. I'm not worried about it. Well, I might. Maybe I should check. But let's just do what I can here. Let's start with the nanovirus. You may have the player on your left gain it. I'm going to pass the wound to the left to gain it. I'm going to keep it, though, because on the left side is going to reveal the interception. Okay, you may discard this card instead. If you do, draw 2 cards. So I'm going to draw on the left-hand side, Patriotic Chomp, and Blind Justice. That's really promising. Let me see what I have on the left-hand side. This wound goes back to my hand. That's 4. Do I have... I do have Spectrum. That's 4, 8, 9, 11 attack. It's not enough. Maybe 13. Maybe I get to draw a card. I'd have to guess perfectly. Okay. Nightmare Wolves. Discard Feeding Grounds. Oh, I have to draw a new card. I discard, I shuffle up. So I'm at 7 attack. And I draw something. They will, so at least I can get... But I gotta choose, do I want the attack or do I want the card draw? I think I want the card draw, because even if I get the attack, I won't be able to hit. Let's see if I can get enough power right here. Okay, Waking Nightmare draw is a soldier. That's 8. 3 recruit. If we fight the Demon Bear, I can get the Demon Bear out of there. I could have Satana Hellstorm rescue 3 bystanders on the left to try to make the left-hand side a little better. But I might just end up getting a wound. I also don't want the bear to escape. There's 2 more villains left. I should probably just hit the bear. Alright. Set the bear for 8. I'm going to have part-time PI gain on the left-hand side. And to take out the bear for the final time. Bear is gone. I'll get a sidekick. Okay, it's another boom boom. It's down to the wire here. All right, let's see what I draw. Am I going to draw a hand that can hit for 18? 1. It's not a great sign. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's something. That's going to be 7, 10, 11, 12. Plus the attack from the top of the hero deck. I don't think there's any cards that have 6 attack on them that I can reveal. Hellcat's there, but I don't know. So I don't think this is a winning hand. So it's all up to this turn. Okay, here we go. Second to last card in the villain deck is Baron Mordo. Fight, choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Baron Mordo to draw 2 extra cards at the end of this turn. So this deck is going to rely on whatever's at the top of the deck. So Blind Justice lets me draw the card if I get the cost right. So I'm going to have to play Radar Sense to draw whatever that is to hopefully get enough of things. So let's try. All right, Radar Sense first. Choose a number. I'm going to... They're somewhere. They're in the deck. I don't know where they are. So top card of my deck, I want to say 3 again. So I'm going to say 3. It is... Okay, it's not 3, it's 2. But it's not the end of it. So I don't get the attack, but I do get to play Blind Justice. Up to 6 attack. Top card of my deck, again, is 2. I draw a Cat-like Agility. And again, so my attack is like is it 10, 11, 12. I must draw something useful with this, or that's pretty much the game. So we'll see what I get. 7, I will draw a card. It is Steel Interception, which is cool, but I don't think it's enough. Maybe I can do a Demonic Bargain to draw more, but it's going to cost me attack. That's 4. That should be, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play the Spectrum attack. I'm at 11. That's 13, 14. Okay, that's 14. So it's not enough to hit Belasco. If I hit Fights the 10 of Hellstrom or Baron Mordo, I could discard Steel Interception, draw 2 cards. Hey, when you play Invade the Inferno, do you get to do the rescue effect of the bystander as well as doing the fight effect? I haven't done it at all this game. This card has never been played. Yes, so you fight it for 3. It goes to your victory pile, and you do the rescue effect. Just like other ones that do that. Yeah, otherwise it would say its only text is fight KO one of your heroes. Okay. At least that's what I think. Yeah, you do both. Okay, my only chance is to fail a Demonic Bargain to draw 2 cards and hopefully get something good. So let's fail a Demonic Bargain. Let's play the Trooper for 12 total. I'm gonna have to spend 5 attack, which is gonna hurt. But maybe I'll do the rescue 3 bystanders because maybe I'll get something good with the bystanders. So let's fight the 10 of Hellstrom. Down to 7. I'll choose myself to do the bargain. And all right, that's a good thing. I got Radar Sense. I discard Radar Sense, which is going to give me a wound, but I cancel the wound with Steel Interception. So I don't know what I do first. The bystanders or the wound cancel. Oh, this is an interrupt, so I do the wound cancel first. Okay, I discard Steel Interception to draw 2 cards. I get 1 and I get 2. Okay, this is I'm being teased here. All right, 3 bystanders. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. They are, be helpful. Wolf's Bane, not as helpful. Standard, not helpful. Standard, not helpful. Okay. Let me see where I'm at here. I've got 7, 11. I'm so far away from 18. I guess I get to do another draw or... All right, let's do this. Top card of my own deck. It's Patriotic Chomp. Okay. So I can draw this. I'll play it. That'll be 11 attack, 15 attack, and then I'll have to guess right with Blind Justice. And it has to be a card that gives me attack. So I'll draw it. I don't see why I wouldn't draw this. I'll play Patriotic Chomp. I'm at 11 attack. What cost is... okay, Steel Interception is 4. I could do another Demonic Bargain, try to fail it on purpose, and then do what I gotta do. So I got Blind Justice. I don't know what the top card is. If I say 4, it might be a Colossus. But it also might not be. Is there anything else that'll help me? All right, we're in we're in Sunlight. This is KO, KO, KO. I only have 1 turn left, so Mordo's effect doesn't matter. Actually, Mordo, if I fight Mordo, I can give the right side 2 extra cards to draw at the end of this turn, which might help me win if I draw the rare Colossus. Where's rare Colossus? Is it my discard pile? It is not. So it's one of the cards in my deck, and there's 3 cards in my deck. So I think what I should do is draw. But I also should do a recruit so I can get the top card of the deck to be something that might give me more attack. Okay. I'm going to hold off for a second. I'm going to do HQ stuff. I think the right side is going to be the turn I lean on. So let's play Jurassic America. 5 recruit. Heartless Computer Heartless Computer Scientist. 2 more recruit. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. I'm going to go ahead and KO this Trooper from my discard pile. And an 8th recruit. So I can get Hellcat. I'm not going to draw her this turn. I don't have Backflip. If I only had Backflip. Oh, what if I draw Backflip? Hold on. Okay. But that's not going to let me draw it this turn. It'll just put it on top of my deck, and I can't draw it. If I did get backflip, I'd have to do this, draw backflip, and then I wouldn't be able to do that. So the point is I want to move Invade the Inferno into the HQ. It's over here. It's the one I revealed. So that maybe Karma can do something. Also, I want it to be Moonlight, because right-hand side has... Do I have the Moonlight card? Which is the one with Moonlight on it? Let me look at my discard file. Okay, the blue Karma, which is somewhere. So I have 3 cards here. One of them is Colossus rare. One of them is going to be that blue Karma, and I need if you can discard a card to draw a card, and I want that. So I want to get Moonlight, and so if I take an even, it'll be Moonlight. So let me just I'll take Hellcat just for fun. I'll get the rare. Okay, now it is Moonlight. So sets up the next turn. With Nightmare and Mordo, you will draw all 3 on the right. Yes, but I don't have Nightmare. I could discard when I fight Mordo. I'm gonna do a Demonic Bargain. I could lose. Nightmare could be on the top of my deck, so I could lose it to the bargain and get another wound. Or I could lose the rare, which would be really bad. Oh, what am I talking about? Not. I didn't mean Nightmare. I meant the blue one. Yeah, Nightmare will draw all 3. But if I fight Mordo right now, it's going to do a bargain, so I'll lose one of the 3 to the discard pile. Which I'm going to have to do that because it's better to draw the other cards anyway. How much attack do I have here? Got 1. Okay, that's 7, 8, 9, 12. And then if I draw the rare, it had 5 attack on it. That's 17. I just need 1 more. All right, I think I'm good. I'm good. I either Waking Nightmare the rare away or not. Okay, let's do it. Let's fight Mordo. Let's not waste any more time. Okay. Right side is going to make a Demonic Bargain. Right side reveals. That's the one I didn't want to lose. Oh yeah, because I could cancel wounds, huh? Well, it's too late. We'll see if I ended up with that anyway. All right, well. Right side gets a wound. It is Psychic Trauma. And then 2 extra cards at the end of this turn, which means exactly what it says. All right, let's see if I was right. Blind Justice. Up to 10. Let's say 4. Top card of the deck. Oh, it was a backflip, so I wouldn't have gotten it anyway. So it goes back. Okay. So I might as well clear some stuff. Because this is my last turn over here. That means the rare is going to get drawn at the end of this turn, which means I might have a shot. I might. I'm going to be very close. Oh, and I can pull something out of the HQ. He's going to get weakened when he goes down to 15. Oh, then I can win. Okay. I forgot. Yeah, so if I get the rare, I pull something out. I think I can win this in the very last turn here. Anyway, it is Moonlight now. Master gets +3 attack. So let's just fight this last brood for fun. It doesn't matter if it's 8 or 10. I'm going to hit it anyway. So let's go ahead and KO a Shield Agent. And KO a Bystander. Standard. And Brood is defeated. All right, I think I got this. Just barely. Just skin of my teeth here. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. Even better if I get a Moon Cancel. Oh, that's not going to help me over there. Okay, I got one. Barely. Yes, spelled exactly that way. All right, here we go. Oh, and it's the end of my turn, so I have my regular 6. I draw 2 more. Soldier, and the rare was in the very bottom. All right, that's going to do it. Last card on the villain deck is a Brood. Won't even mark them. Not fighting them this turn. All right. Just got to hit for 18. For now, let's do it. All right, I'm going to start because no time like the present. Let's see what Karma gets me. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. You get plus attack equal to its permanent attack. Top card of the hero deck is That's a great one to pull. Blind Justice. That usually fails, but all right, yeah, we're gonna do it. All right, that's 4. Let's Soulsword Colossus it up. That's gonna work. Let's gain from the HQ just to make him. I don't have to make him weaker anymore, so I can gain Possessed by the Soulsword if I wanted to. But I'll get this Possessed by the Soulsword from the KO pile to my hand. So now 15 cards, and he goes down to 17. Oh man, this is a close game. Very extremely close. Couldn't be closer. All right, let's Nightmare Wolves. Nightmare Wolves, a Feeding Grounds. I get +6 attack. So I'm at 16 attack. It's almost enough right there. I'll play a Feeding Grounds up to 19 attack. Let's play Possessed by the Soulsword that does not activate. I'm at 22 double attack dice. First time this game. 22. Oh, and draw a card, yes. For the Waking Nightmare. I wonder what it is that makes me always not want to do that, but it's an officer. So 23, 24, 25. I have 8 to spare. Pretty sure the Brute is 9, so I'm just going to go ahead and fight a Naster just for a little more VP. Fight, KO one of your heroes, fight it for 6. And I'll KO this Murray Hill for just being there. I'm at 19 left. Let's hit him. All right, we did it. Epic Belasco at the very last minute is defeated. And, oh yes, definitely. And it was a victory. Just barely. Just barely did it. All right, wow. All right, thank you, Kylah, for that setup. Don't go anywhere. I have a second game to play, but let me go ahead and take care of business here. Oh my gosh, here's my victory pile. It's a big mess. Took me 40 turns, extremely close. Thank you for watching. If you want like more stuff like this, stick around. Follow, subscribe, whatever. I play twice a week. But yes, you were nice. It wasn't, I'll give you this, Kylah, it wasn't impossible. All right, so it was a win. So there you go with the points, just barely. I would have lost right at the end. We're gonna play against another Epic Mastermind, Epic Hella, coming up. So if you would like to see that, stick around because it's gonna be a good one. The second game is gonna be a lot harder. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I liked how Colossus eventually worked. All right, let's go ahead and go through the victory piles here. Left-hand side. By the way, does anybody care about my victory points with these games? I never know. Sometimes people don't care, and then I look at the YouTube videos and they're like, hey, why didn't you count the VP? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 19, 24, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, 41, 43, 44, 45, 46 points on the left. And on the right-hand side, we got the Demon Bear, which is 5, 11, 14, 17, 23, 24, 5, 6, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 41, 42, 43, 44, 47, 48, 49, 50, 54, 55, 56, 59 on the right. That's going to put me, that's going to put me over 100, which is pretty good. Yeah, not hard. You're right, not too hard to do. I'll try to count it quickly. That was fun. Thank you, Kylah, for that setup. Again, that was, you didn't give me a thing to read if the game was over, but here it is. It was called The Devil's Due by Kylah. The setup is uploaded here. It is in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. Thank you for watching over there. Check out the playlist for more of your challenges. Please submit your own. I would love to play them. And see you next time. Take care, everyone.